Hey, loser! I have some news for you.
Sorry, it'll have to wait. I'm at work right now. I'll message you when I get off.
I'm messaging you now because I want to tell you now. If you don't have time, make time. Do I make myself clear? I have urgent business to discuss with you. Reply immediately.
Didn't I just tell you I'm at work? Give me a break for once, damn it. Like I said, I'll message you later.
Huh? But you're responding to my messages, lol?
I dipped out for a few minutes because I saw you said you had urgent business. Go on then, what is it?
Who do you think you're talking to? Correct your attitude at once. You should treat your family with more respect.
I do. Why do you think I work so hard? Why do you think I put in all these hours in at the office? For fun?
You working hard? I've never heard anything so laughable. Got any more jokes? If you were working hard, you'd be making more money. You've got some nerve to pretend to be working hard when you bring in as little as you do. You call yourself the breadwinner? I bet there are homeless people who make more than you. Whatever. I messaged to let you know me and Millie will be going to a beauty salon starting next week.
Huh? A beauty salon?
That's right. There's a new one that just opened up in the neighborhood last month. They've got a great reputation and seem to be really popular. All of the moms in the neighborhood are going. I've got some dry patches of skin that have been playing on my mind lately. It's perfect timing.
Your dry skin is one thing, but why the hell does Millie need to go to a beauty salon? She's still in high school.
Are you a complete idiot? Or just a misogynist? The earlier a girl starts thinking about skincare, the better. You can never be too young. It's a lifetime investment. You're her father, for crying out loud. You should be more interested in your daughter's future.
That's not the point. Anyway, how much is it gonna cost?
$25,000 per month.
What? $2,500 per month? How?
Why are you so surprised, lol? That's the normal price. Oh, I mean $25,000 each, of course. $5,000 for the both of us.
You gotta be kidding me. No matter how you look at it, that's too much. No chance.
Whoops, well, I already paid, so there's nothing you can do about it now. Looks like you're out of luck.
You already paid? No way. Did you take my bank card without my permission again?
Take a chill pill. The introduction fee for first-timers is dirt cheap. $20. Can you believe the value? I covered that myself with my own pocket money, so just cool it, hothead, okay?
You seriously need to stop doing this. Who the hell do you think you are, taking my bank card and withdrawing all that money without even consulting me first?
Ugh, you and your old-fashioned opinions make me sick. You think just because you're the man, you get to rule the roost and tell us girls what we can and can't do?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. All I'm asking is that you think more carefully and talk to me before doing stuff like that. We're supposed to be a couple, damn it! I pay for everything in this house. Millie's tuition fees, the rent, the gas and electric, groceries, repairs, clothes, everything! You think I'm happy with the fact that my salary isn't as high as it could be? I'm doing my best, babe. I want to provide you both with a comfortable life and make you happy. But there is a limit to what I can do in such a short space of time. I only have one body. As a mother and a wife, you should think more carefully before making such huge financial decisions.
Here we go. As usual, the excuses come pouring in. Limit this and doing my best that. It's pathetic. I think I might throw up. Isn't the answer to all of your problems staring you in the face? Get a better job, you goddamn sloth. Do you have any idea just how important a woman's physical beauty is? A man's value is determined by his salary and education. A woman's value is determined by her looks. I may be kind enough to let the fact that you earn such a pathetically low salary slide, but don't you dare try and drag me and my daughter down with you. Besides, it's only $5,000. I'm sure you'll come up with it somehow. You are working super mega hard after all, aren't you? Any man with a brain cell or two would pull his socks up and show a little resourcefulness after being lucky enough to marry someone so far out of his league.
Hey, old man! Come pick me up, I'm at Grand Central Station.
Sorry, I can't. I'm working right now. Please ask your mom instead.
Excuse me? Are you refusing to come and pick your daughter up? Mom's out for drinks today, so she can't.
I see. But our house is only 3 stops away from Grand Central Station. Why can't you just go home by train?
Wow, are you seriously telling your daughter to get on the train and walk around town on her own at this time of night?
This time of night? It's barely 7 p.m. You come home later than that all the time.
Look, this isn't my fault, okay? The guy I was supposed to be going on a date with today canceled on me last minute. Now I'm stranded. Plus, there's no way I'll be able to find a seat if I get the train from Grand Central. Do you actually expect me to stand and hold on to the handrail? Ugh. Oh, a taxi would be fine too. Just pay my fare.
Millie, listen. You're not stranded, and you're a young, fit high school student. Standing on a train for a 3-station journey is hardly a big ask.
Ew, you really are gross. You don't even seem a little bit worried about me despite all the incidents with weirdos touching girls on trains lately. How can you be so heartless?
It's not that I'm not worried, but I'm about to enter an important business negotiation. Tell you what, I'll come and pick you up once I'm done with this meeting, so just sit tight and wait for me, okay?
Nope, not good enough. Come now.
Huh?
If you don't cancel your stupid business meeting and come pick me up right now, I'll get a lift from some random guy hanging around the station. I swear I'll do it.
Stop this now, Millie! It's impossible for me to drop what I'm doing and come right away!
There's no such thing as impossible. You just don't care about me. Ah, I've got it. I'll get Mom's boyfriend to come pick me up instead.
Mom's... what?
Oh, lol? No way. Don't tell me you didn't notice. That Mom has a boyfriend?
A boyfriend? What's the hell?
You're so stupid, it's actually hilarious, lol. No wonder you get cheated on with wits as dull as yours.
Kylie's cheating on me?
I mean, in a sense she is. But since she doesn't view you as her husband, it technically doesn't count as cheating. I met him once. He's so dreamy. And not only that, but funny and kind too. You could learn a thing or two, old man. You and him are like polar opposites, lol. If you won't come and pick me up, this conversation is so over. Bye!
Kylie, where are you right now?
Out drinking? If you don't have anything important to say, don't message me. Not now, not ever.
Millie told me you're having an affair. She's joking, isn't she?
She actually told you? That girl does make me laugh. She's so spunky.
Is it true then?
Yep, 100% true. It blows my mind that you didn't notice and actually had to be told. You're the dumbest guy I've ever met. It just so happens that I'm out for drinks with him right now.
I can't believe you would do this to me. Are you insane?
Huh? Insane? Quite the contrary. This is the most reasonable thing I've ever done. In fact, you left me no choice. I did tell you, didn't I? Did you forget? That a woman's value is determined by her looks. falling in love keeps you young. That's a scientifically proven fact. So you see, I've got no choice but to keep falling in love. The problem with you is, far from making my heart flutter, I feel queasy and get the uncontrollable urge to vomit every time I see you. It's a shame, but that's only going to age me in the end.
Quit screwing me around, Kylie! Just what the hell am I to you?
Let me think. My slave?
What?
I haven't thought about you as my husband even once. Maybe calling you my wallet would be more appropriate. But even that would be overstating it. My change purse. That's what you are, lol. Whichever you want to go with, one thing's for sure. You're less than human.
Do you have any idea how hard I've worked to provide for you and Millie? To put a roof over your heads? To feed you? To clothe you?
Ugh, can't you see what a put-off this constant bragging about how hard you work is? Genuinely talented people, genuine hard workers, they don't have to brag or make this big show about how good they are, because their results speak for themselves. The fact you feel this perpetual need to convince me of how hard you work is very proof itself of your sheer incompetence and uselessness, both as a husband and a human being.
You seriously need to stop screwing me around. I've had it.
Oh, Diddums, did baby spit out his dummy? What's your problem now, loser? Let me remind you of something very important. Divorce is not an option for you.
Not an option? What makes you think that?
Remember how your dad works at my dad's company?
I know that.
The reason I was unfortunate enough to meet you in the first place was because our dads introduced us, so I knew you wouldn't have forgotten. If you dare to disobey me, it's over for him. I'll get your dad fired.
You'll do what now? Wait a second. That's going too far. Do you mean that?
Try me and find out. Anyway, I don't think I'll be coming home today. Me and the hunk have other arrangements, if you catch my drift. Make sure you do the housework when you get back, okay, change purse? I want the whole place sparkling. Oh yeah, there's a pile of washing by the stairs too. Get it all washed and hung out to dry, pronto. You can defy me if you like, but just remember, it'll mean your dad being out of a job. Toodles!
My wife and daughter are like different people to the ones I knew before we got married. I'm reaching my emotional limit and can't take much more. I do nothing but work to make them happy and see to it that their needs are met. These should be the best years of my life. Instead, I find myself staring vacantly at the plug hole while I take a shower, crying uncontrollably, lost and alone, more than I'd like to admit. I'm gonna show them both I won't be beaten and make them regret what they've done to me. That's why I came up with a plan. One day, I got the most outrageous message from my wife.
Where are you, David? I need you to do something for me.
Work.
My little slave creature really is working hard. What a good boy. I'm so proud of you. Anyway, about that thing I need you to do for me, you're going to pay off my boyfriend's debts.
I'm going to do what? He's in debt?
I know, right? I was surprised too. Something about the loan repayments from the time his business failed. Oh, he's so industrious. I can't imagine you ever trying to start a business.
What's your point? What does that have to do with me?
I need you to take over the repayments for him.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
It's hardly fair to let him carry on shouldering tens of thousands of dollars of debt all on his own, is it? Imagine how you'd feel if it was you. Just think how much faster he'll be out of the red if you pay it off together. Millie agrees. She's next to me nodding her head right now.
Cut the crap, Kylie. Why the heck would I help pay off the debts of the guy you're cheating on me with?
Ugh, you're so cruel and heartless. Have you no humanity? You call yourself family. Evidently not, because families look out for each other.
Family? Are you saying the guy you're cheating on me with is my family? Don't make me laugh.
Oh, get over it already. You're not seriously still mad about me cheating on you? You're so small-minded. Is that why you've been holding yourself up in the study when you get home from work ever since you found out? Your pettiness truly knows no bounds.
You could say it has something to do with it. Anyway, I have nothing to say to either of you.
So that's how you want to play this, is it? Shall we divorce then? Oh, silly me. I forgot. You can't. You're trapped, lol. Because you're my slave and divorce isn't an option for slaves. Accordingly, do not talk back to me, you miserable little man. You're only wasting your time. Time that could be more wisely spent earning money for me.
I won't be paying off your boyfriend's debts, and that's final. You're the one who chose him. Now suffer the consequences of your actions. Deal with it yourself somehow.
I see. What a shame. This was your chance to finally go up a little in mine and Millie's estimation, but you've blown it. How tragic. I almost feel sorry for you. Unfortunately, this means your husband rating is still 0. You're going to regret this.
Good news!
What do you want? I'm at work.
Good. I hope you stay there making me money for the rest of your life. I just wanted to let you know you don't have a home anymore, Gramps.
Huh?
Mom's hunky boyfriend just came. He loaded all of your stuff into his car and tossed it all away at the garbage dump. Mom says he's moving in and you're moving out. It's just gonna be the 3 of us from now on. She told me to tell you never to show your face around here ever again. Oh yeah, but you still have to keep sending us money, even if it does barely amount to pocket change.
Finally?
Huh?
Nothing. Ignore that. Fine. Message received. I'll never come anywhere near either of you ever again.
Huh? What's with the attitude? Did you hear what I said? I said Mom's boyfriend came and threw all your stuff away. All of it. Oh yeah, and wait for it. He brought a dog's lead too, lol. He said, how about we use this and keep Change Purse in the yard? Oh, Change Purse is the new name Mom gave you, by the way. Mom thought it was a great idea. She said you're welcome to come back as long as you stay chained to a post in the yard when you're not at work making us money. Hey, old man, you ignoring me? Did you hear what I said?
Oops, my bad. I just got to my new pad for the night.
Did you hear me? I said you can come back as long as you live in the yard. Hurry and come home, doggy.
Like how I'm coming home.
Are you refusing a direct order from your master? You're probably staying in some cheap 1-star hotel with moldy walls and rats everywhere. The yard is far more suitable for you. Come home, doggy. There's a good boy.
I told you, I'm not coming home.
So you're homeless as of today, huh? Gross.
This $1,000 a night hotel is the best. It's been a while since I've put my feet up like this. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud, texting out loud. You would believe how clean this place is. And the facilities. Wow! Jacuzzi, foot massages, fully inclusive room service, gold chandeliers. I actually feel a little out of place. Hold on, I'll send you a pic.
Huh? What is this? Where's that? Where are you?
Hudson Yards.
Manhattan? Which hotel?
The Ritz-Carlton.
What? How the hell can you afford to stay there? Nah, no way, no. Thinking about it logically, there's no way you can, so you must be lying. Yep, you're lying to try to make me jealous. I can see right through your tricks, loser.
If you don't believe me, you're welcome to come. To the front of the building, that is. Go on, I'll come out and say hi. There's no way you're coming in my room, though.
None of this makes sense. How can you be staying there? That's one of the most expensive hotels in America. You don't have that kind of money.
Here's the thing. Ever since I was in my early 20s, since way before I met you guys, I studied investing while working.
Investing?
That's right. You know, stocks and shares.
Can you really make that much money doing that? If that's true, why are you working an office job for ambitionless losers?
Ambitionless losers? Listen, Millie, you're still in high school and you know barely anything about the world, which means you're not even qualified to hold opinions like that. Let me teach you something for nothing. Money doesn't come for free in this world. If you don't go out and work, you don't earn. And it's as simple as that. Besides, I'm hardly the Wolf of Wall Street. Even if I've done all right, I'm still an amateur. And the thought of taking the leap to getting by solely on my investments alone makes me uneasy. It's ultimately just a supplement to my main income. Something to take the edge off and afford me the luxury of treating myself to nice things every now and then.
I don't understand. You mean you can stay in a luxury 5-star hotel because you sold some stocks?
Yeah, that's basically it. It'll get real complicated if I try explaining in depth. But to put it in terms that you'll understand, I'm sitting on about $75,000 in pure profit right now.
How much? $75,000? You're lying! I refuse to believe it! No!
This isn't the only way I supplement my income either. To be honest, I think I could actually quit my job with all the separate income streams I've built up over the years. Not that this stuff has anything to do with you guys.
Wait! I just told Mom. I think she's about to message you. She looks really flustered.
I've changed my mind. I'm not even gonna come out to the front if you come now, so don't bother. Room service are bringing me a bottle of complimentary champagne as we speak.
Dad! Please, just come home and talk to us. You don't have to sleep chained to a post in the yard on a leash. I take it back.
Huh? Dad? Did you just call me Dad? That's strange. I could have sworn you called me nothing but crap like old man and Gramps until now. You were being vile and abusive until you found out I had some money. Aren't you even a little embarrassed?
Well, the thing with that is, that was all Mom's fault. Mom told me to speak to you like that, I promise.
The moment things are inconvenient for you, you switch to shifting the blame onto someone else. Tell you the truth, I've always had my hopes you would fix this awful attitude of yours. Sorry, but it's too late for you to redeem yourself now, and I've had enough. I'm calling a timeout. I can't take being around either of you anymore.
Don't say things like that. I'm begging you here. Your cute daughter is begging you. I'll be super kind to you from now on, I swear.
You'll be kind to me? So what? Who the hell do you think you are? Your kindness means nothing to me. I'm long past the point of mere exasperation. We're into the realm of hatred and disgust now. And that's just not a healthy place to be. You pushed me past my limit ages ago. I hope you and Mom's debt slave boyfriend get on like a house on fire. Let's hope he has some kind of value beyond his good looks. I've got my fingers crossed for you, sweetie.
Huh?
Bye, Millie!
I heard from Millie about how you made a killing on the stock market.
Turns out I do get some luck in life after all. Anyway, what do you want?
You're about to get even luckier. I've decided to give you another chance.
Huh?
On one condition. If you can promise me you'll continue bringing in the big bucks with the stock market. I'm willing to allow you to come home and be part of this family again. Not only that, but I'm open to the possibility of treating you like my husband again. Aren't you just the luckiest man on the planet? You must be over the moon. Well, what'll it be? Can you promise me that?
I can't think of a future more torturous.
Huh?
Which part of coming back to live with a pair of money-obsessed witches is supposed to have me over the moon? I intend on spending all the money I make from here on out exclusively on myself. I don't have a single cent for either of you.
Wait, what? A single cent? Oh, no, you don't. You're not getting out of your duties that easily. You'll be paying child support and covering our living expenses if we divorce. Mark my words.
What are you talking about? Do you ever think before you run that poisonous mouth of yours? Why would I have to pay child support when I never even adopted her? She's not my kid, Kylie. Why would I have to cover your living expenses when you cheated on me? Don't make me laugh.
Huh?
You should have done your research before embarrassing yourself by coming at me with this crap. Besides, what makes you think I'd come back and live with you in the first place?
Do you plan on abandoning me, your wife? Is that what you're saying? Women as special as me only come around once in a blue moon. You'll never find someone else like me.
God, I hope you're right. Anyway, I know you said a woman's value is determined solely by her looks. But no one can fight the aging process, and you won't be fresh-faced and sprightly forever. Don't you think a truly wonderful, virtuous woman is one who possesses kindness, sensitivity, and humanity? One who's thoughtful and looks out for others? Who's respected and admired for her selflessness? You don't possess a single one of those traits. In fact, you're basically the polar opposite on all counts. That's why I'm breaking up with you.
Huh? You're breaking up with me?
We're getting a divorce.
Oh. I take it you don't care what happens to your dad then. You really are disgusting for throwing your own father under the bus like this.
He already quit your dad's company.
What?
I called him as soon as I found out you were cheating on me with Debt Boy. You get yourself away from that filthy skank immediately! I'm not so committed to this company that I'd sacrifice my own son's happiness to stay here. To hell with them! Was his rather impassioned response. Apparently, he handed his resignation in before the day was up.
Filthy skank.
To be honest, I do feel guilty about my dad losing his job over this. But it's not like I struggle to make money myself anymore. So I'll be looking after him from here on out. He's gonna be living out a comfy retirement, free of money worries at my place.
Wait, what? What am I supposed to do? Where does that leave me?
Where does it leave you? I don't follow.
There'll be no one left to give me money with you gone. How am I supposed to pay the bills?
Don't worry, your boyfriend can always contact his loan shark again.
This isn't the time for jokes. He doesn't even have a job.
Huh? Wait, so that means you chose a debt-ridden NEET over me? Ah, I get it. The plan was to sponge off the fruits of the inhumane amount of hours I was putting in at the office, all the while living a cozy, carefree existence at home with Millie and Debt Boy.
No, it wasn't like that at all.
Yeah, it was. This isn't a joke, Kylie. And to be honest, the fact you didn't see this coming a mile off actually astonishes me. You'll be hearing from my lawyer regarding the divorce proceedings over the coming days. I hope you're ready for the exorbitant amount of compensation you'll be paying.
Compensation? What makes you think I can afford to pay you compensation?
Whether you can afford it or not isn't my problem. But since we're divorcing as a result of your affair, there's no way you're gonna get out of paying it.
My affair is the cause of the divorce, is it? Do you have anything to back that wild claim up? I don't know anything about an affair.
Tell me something, Kylie. What made the two of you think I was just gonna stay at home and take your abuse while paying for you to exist in perpetuity? Are you completely detached from reality?
Because you didn't have anywhere else to go?
I've been waiting for you to kick me out for a little while now, actually. You made so little effort to hide the affair, you were practically advertising it. So I assumed it was only a matter of time before you kicked me out and moved the new guy in. I approached a private investigator as soon as I figured out what was going on and had him collect comprehensive evidence of your extracurricular activities. That includes photos of you guys loading all of my belongings into the car and tossing them out at the garbage dump. Everything.
No way. Please, baby. Please don't divorce me, anything but that. I need you, baby. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm pregnant. The baby's yours, sweetie.
We haven't been near each other in over a year. Just give up already. You disgust me. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. There was one thing that really riled me up. All that crap about giving me a husband rating? I mean, seriously? Let me return the favor and give you a wife rating before I block you forever. The results are in, and yep, it's a 0. You're fired! I would never have imagined in my wildest dreams they'd do this, but to my amazement, Kylie and Millie tried to barge past security at the hotel I was staying at a few hours after I blocked her. Kylie grabbed hold of the receptionist amidst the chaos, somehow hoping to get my room number out of her. Obviously, 5-star hotels don't put up with that kind of thing. The two of them were subsequently taken away by the security guards, who leapt into action after the initial surprise assault. I felt awful for the hotel staff, so I headed down to reception with a box of chocolates and apologized profusely as soon as everything was over. I can't deny it, though. The sight of them being dragged away by security like a pair of out-of-control horses was just too much to bear. I couldn't contain my laughter, so much so that my stomach still hurts a few hours later. The divorce went through without a hitch, and I received compensation proportionate in amount to what my ex-wife did to me. When the sum was announced, the color immediately drained from Kylie's face. She begged and pleaded with her dad to pay it for her, but he swiftly refused. Apparently, the hole left by my dad's departure from his company was pretty big. He came down on her like a ton of bricks for causing him so many problems. Kylie's boyfriend was so stupefied when he heard the figure, he couldn't figure out which was bigger, the compensation or his own debt. And not long after, he pulled a Houdini-level vanishing act. Eventually, Kylie had no choice but to make ends meet by working like a dog. She spends her mornings working part-time at a supermarket and her evenings at a bar. As for Millie, I accepted that part of her attitude problem could probably be attributed to the influence of her wicked mother, and decided to cover some of her tuition fees out of pity until she graduated high school. However, she could no longer afford to go to the same private high school I'd been paying for her to go to all this time, and had to settle for a cheap public high school full of ruffians. Last I heard, she was trying to survive her school life as best as she could by keeping her head down and avoiding the gang members and various other delinquents. As for me, thanks to my diligent efforts to establish several reliable income streams while putting in long hours at the office over the years, now I'm living a carefree, relaxing life. With my mom and dad at the family home, which I just had renovated. I can't tell you how grateful I am to be living a life of joyous peace and quiet after everything I went through.
Miles, where did you go? I heard you disappeared halfway through while the doctor was explaining the symptoms of our son's illness to you. I'm not back at 100% myself yet, so I really need to know what's going on. Miles? What happened? Where are you?
Not what happened. Come on, Jade. I just found out my son has an incurable illness. Anyone would feel shaken about to hearing a bomb like that dropped on them.
Maybe so. But he's still your son, you know. Surely we have a duty as his parents to understand the disease and the treatment he'll have to go through? I understand exactly how you feel. Believe me, I do. But even though he was born with this illness that he may never recover from, he's still doing his best to survive. He's still fighting.
We have to fight too, Miles. We have to do it for him.
This is your fault.
What?
It's got nothing to do with me. You're the one who gave birth to a sickly kid, which means he's your responsibility.
Hold on a minute. What the hell? If you're being serious, what a horrible thing to say. Don't you think I was surprised myself when I found out he had a potentially incurable illness when he was born? That doesn't change the fact he's our son. I struggled and I suffered, and I did my best to bring him into this world. Why would you say something like that?
You're the one who gave birth to a sickly kid. You and no one else. What do you expect me to say? He's got nothing to do with me, and he ain't my problem. I intend to go about my life as usual.
Miles, hold on. What the hell are you saying? Please, can we speak in person? We can't discuss something this important over message. It's so impersonal. You haven't been to see me at the hospital even once.
Do you have any idea how long it takes me to drive to the hospital? 30 minutes! Sheesh. Would you just put a lid on it already, woman? You're real annoying. Surely you can figure out how to get by on your own somehow. You're a mom now. Can't rely on me for everything all the time. What does your signature look like? Can you send me a picture?
What? Why? Oh, right. Do you want it for the birth certificate?
Like hell I do. We're getting a divorce. I'll just forge it if you don't tell me.
Oh my god! I'm in a hospital bed after finding out our newborn son has an incurable illness and you're divorcing me? Where the hell did this Miles come from? I barely recognize you anymore. You changed yesterday as soon as you found out about our son's illness. This sickly kid. I'm divorcing you. Seriously? What has gotten into you?
I already told you. I don't want anything to do with that sickly brat.
Wow. Just wow, Miles. Are you serious? Tell me you're not, please.
You think I joke about something like this? I want the perfect family. A beautiful wife who always gets the housework done on time. A healthy child. The kid you just gave birth to doesn't even come close to my ideal vision. He's subpar and defective at best, which is 100% your responsibility.
Wait, what? Are you saying you married me because I'm good at housework?
Bingo! You enjoy housework. You enjoy cooking. And to top it off, you're not bad looking either. What's more, you're completely subservient to me. I really like all that stuff about you, babe. I also like the fact you're timid and have low self-esteem. The fact you struggle to assert yourself means you're really easy to deal with.
I see. So you've never loved me.
Loved you? I never knew you were such a romantic, babe. What is this, a chick flick? What does that matter anyway? I always fulfill my duties as a husband, didn't I? Have you ever struggled for money? Even once? Has there ever not been food on the table? Huh? I'm an elite husband of the kind most women would kill for. Not just that, but my mom and dad are stinking rich. I'm one of life's winners, the chosen few, the cream of the crop. I think you get it. Anyway, if anything, you should be grateful you got to marry me, even if only temporarily. Aren't you happy you got to find out what it was like to live with such a fine specimen of a man? Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened, sweet cheeks.
I thought you loved me this whole time. I really did. But now I understand. You're despicable, and I have nothing else to say to you.
Why would you believe something like that? You're so presumptuous, babe. Despicable? Roar, get him, tiger. But hey, on the bright side, if I'm that despicable, you'll be eager to get this divorce over with as quickly as possible, right? I'm pleased we see eye to eye on this. Good girl. And don't worry, babe. I accept I'm the one who initiated the divorce, so I don't mind if I have to pay compensation. Child support is basically a foregone conclusion for dads in this day and age. The system is rigged against us men, so naturally you'll be getting that too. That just about covers everything. We're done here.
Miles, where are you right now?
What do you want, Mom? I'm hella busy right now.
Sorry to disturb you, but there's something I need to ask you about your divorce with Jade.
Oh, it's about the divorce? Isn't she just the worst? I mean, seriously, the nerve. Can you believe she had the chutzpah to give birth to such a sickly kid and then expect me to have anything to do with it?
Yes, the worst. Truly, the most disgraceful thing I've ever seen in all my years on this earth. You, that is.
Huh? Me?
Are you a moron as well as a scumbag? Obviously, I mean you. Who else could be described in such terms in this situation? You run away from the hospital with your tail between your legs the moment you find out your newborn son has an incurable disease. Who other than you could be the scumbag here?
Quit messing around, Mom. That stings, even for a joke. You seriously expect me to raise a kid like that?
He's your son, so obviously I do. Although looking at your behavior, maybe it's for the best he grows up not knowing you exist. Because we sure as hell don't need two wastes of space like you on this planet. I feel so awful for Jade. She's a lovely girl who deserves so much better than this.
Don't give her your sympathy, Mom. What the hell? How am I the bad guy here? What need would I have for a sickly kid like that? He'd be nothing but a burden. Not just sickly, but incurably sickly. That means his whole life. Anyone would hesitate to put their time and money into raising such a defective excuse for a human.
In that case, maybe I should toss you in the trash where you belong then. You suffered from the same disease as little Billy when you were a baby after all. Did you know that? Oh yeah, Billy is your son's name.
Huh?
Isn't it lovely? Me and Jade decided on it.
No, not that. What do you mean I had the same disease?
That's right. The doctor told me there was a chance you might never recover. In spite of that, I still raised you. Then when you were 4 months old, it disappeared on its own and you made a full recovery. You have no idea how glad I was.
What the? So it's not an incurable disease after all. You should really go and tell Jade and the doctor. I don't think they got the memo.
I know you're a complete moron, but are you short of seeing too? How many times do I have to tell you the doctors don't know whether it'll get better? In some cases it does, in some it doesn't.
You've put me in a real difficult spot here, Mom. How can I make an informed decision on the divorce without having access to all the information? You should have told me this way before now.
Excuse me? It seems to me like you've already made your mind up on the divorce.
Nah, I'm flexible on this. If he recovers from his illness, then I won't divorce her. In that case, she can still make the grade and still gets to be my wife.
Even if you want to stay with her, she's done with you now after how you've acted. Surely you realize that.
I told you! I only acted like that because I thought the brat was gonna be sickly and infirm forever. If that's not the case, I'm happy to apologize.
That won't be necessary.
It won't?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. It's about the compensation. It turns out the amount you'll be paying is actually higher than we initially expected. I take it you understand why.
Huh? How can I understand if you don't tell me? Stop messing me around, Mom.
That's right. When you made your escape from the hospital, you went straight to your lover's house to live with her, didn't you? I'm sat enjoying a coffee at her house right now. So make sure you hurry and come see me soon. I'll say that one more time. Get your backside over here right now.
Mom?
Oh yeah, and make sure you grab the divorce papers while you're at it. Pronto.
Mom, please, just wait a sec. I need to confirm something real quick here. You're on my side here, aren't you?
Cut the crap, Miles. I'm sick of your attitude. I'm in the apartment block run by Peeps Properties on 7th Avenue, room 201. That's where you've been living since making your cowardly escape, isn't it? I couldn't find you at the old house, so I figured this was the only place you could be. You can't keep running, Miles. Oh, and by the way, I explained everything to your lover. Turns out she didn't have a clue you were married with a child on the way. It looks like you've gotten yourself into quite the mess, huh? Anyway, chop chop, son. You better not keep me waiting.
You've been tracking me down? Mom, look, I'm sorry, okay? I'll apologize. I'll pay compensation. I'll do anything. Just don't tell Jade or Dad about this, please?
That ship has already sailed. Jade's known about what you've been doing behind her back for ages now.
She knew? Like hell she did! How? Look, I'm only telling you this because you're my mom. But I went to every length to ensure my secret never got out. I moved with double agent level stealth. My cover was flawless.
Jade loved you from the bottom of your heart. When you love someone that much, you notice even the tiniest change in their behavior. When she announced that she was pregnant, she said you seemed a lot less pleased than she expected you to be. Disappointed, even. Obviously, she couldn't go confronting you based on that alone. But she said that after the announcement, you became more and more distant by the day, eventually getting so bad you barely ever communicated. On top of that, she said you were acting all kinds of strange. I don't think I need to say anything else. I know you know what I mean. She broke down in tears and told me everything when she couldn't take keeping it all bottled up any longer. After that, I decided to hire a private investigator.
So you did hire a private investigator, huh? I had my suspicions. I hate backstabbing women like you who sneak around in the shadows like cowardly rats. Have you thought about my feelings even once?
Sneaking around like cowardly rats? You've got some nerve. Who's the one who's been sneaking around his wife's back having an affair? Do you have any idea what you've done to that poor girl? You were having an affair. Not only that, but you abandon your kid the moment you realize he's ill? You are not fit to be a parent. You couldn't atone for what you've done even if you had 10 lifetimes. Do you have any idea how much pain and suffering you've caused your wife? How fragile her mental state is now because of you? And yet, here you are acting like you've done nothing wrong, like butter wouldn't melt, accusing us of being at fault.
Come on, Mom, I get it! I'll apologize for the affair. Can we just put this to bed already? Can you please tell Jade to hold off on the divorce for the time being?
What? You expect her to hold off on the divorce? You cannot be serious. My head hurts.
The kid's gonna get better, right? You said it yourself. If he doesn't get better, we go through with the divorce. If he does get better, we don't. It's pretty simple. How does that sound? Let's face it, she's gonna be over the moon when she hears she's still in with a chance with me.
Wow, you are just... What do I even say to this level of... I just can't. Your divorce is already set in stone, and you're a delusional moron in genuine need of psychiatric help if you think otherwise. Me and Jade will be looking after little Billy from now on.
Wait, what? Why would you be involved?
To be more precise, me and your father. You are aware Jade isn't in contact with her family and doesn't know any of her relatives, aren't you? That's why me and your dad intend to be there to support her through thick and thin.
Just tell me one thing, Mom. Why are you so committed to having Jade's back? I'm your son, not her!
Well, there is the fact that I feel a degree of responsibility for my scumbag son betraying and abandoning her. But even regardless of that, I've always thought she's a wonderful person. Plus, and I never told you about this, but she's my cooking teacher.
Your cooking teacher?
I've been brushing up on my cooking skills for at least a few years now. You always made sure to tell me how awful my cooking was ever since you were a little boy. I wanted to get better for when I had grandkids to look after one day. Memories of you blurting out things like, "I ain't eating this crap, do better!" and throwing your plate against the wall, or flushing the food I made you down the toilet stick out in my mind all too vividly. I can't tell you how much it always shocked me. Besides, you must at least know about Jade. She's been running a cooking class since before you were married. She's a certified teacher. I kept it a secret from everyone because I wanted you all to be surprised when you tasted the difference in my food. And Jade was kind enough to keep it on the down low. Back when you introduced me to her as your girlfriend, I was so pleased when I found out she loved to cook. I'd always imagined how amazing it would be if you had a wife who could cook. So yes, Jade is just fantastic. Unfortunately, you're a reprehensible dirtbag, which is why she has my full support over the divorce.
Whatever. That's enough. I'm done with this conversation. Plus, if you're gonna be supporting her, then she won't be needing compensation from me anymore, will she? I'm actually pleased.
That's completely unrelated. You'll be paying every penny of the compensation and child support you owe her. We'll lawyer up if you refuse. Oh yeah, one more thing. You probably think you're still getting inheritance from me and your dad, don't you? I hate to break this to you, my dear son, but every last penny of it, assets and all, are going into a fund for little Billy when he grows up.
What? Wait a second. No! Surely you can't do that. I'm your son. That means I have a legal right to my inheritance. Yeah, that's right. You can't do that. I will get what's mine.
Oh, yes, we can. There is such a process called disinheritance of an heir. If you don't know what that means, I suggest you look it up. What a shame. Your future's already been laid out for you. It's been that way ever since you made the decision to cheat on your wife.
Mom, please! I'm your son! We're family! Flesh and blood! How can you toss me by the wayside while being so blindly loyal to a stranger? Have you never loved me?
Of course I loved you. I've always loved you and done my best to provide for you no matter what. Even when you threw away your food in front of my eyes, even when you set fire to the scarf I knitted you, even when I caught you tipping other children upside down to steal their milk money, even when I caught you stealing money from my purse, I loved you because you were my son.
Mom, stop digging up the past! It's hardly fair to use ancient history against me like this. But you're right. It's just like you say. I'm your son!
Loved. Past tense. Even love has its limits, Miles. And mine and your father's love for you has well and truly been exhausted this time. We want nothing more to do with you.
Whoa, 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 slow down! Now you're really going too far. Wait!
I will not wait. Our minds are made up, and this is not negotiable. Really, you've got some gall to play the victim. Have you never loved me? Have you heard yourself? I saw all your chat history with Jade. What did you say to her when she asked you the very same question?
Oh man, I just can't catch a break today! Mom! Please forgive me! I'm gonna be there for my son! For little Barry, I swear!
His name is Billy. And no, you are most certainly not. Oh, and by the way, your father just arrived at your lover's house. We're both waiting for you. Now hurry the hell up.
What? Why is Dad there too? Wasn't he away on business?
He was, but now he's back. So let's all have a nice, pleasant chat together. To put it in a way you'll understand, it's time for me and your father to fulfill our final responsibilities to you by cutting our defective son out of our lives once and for all. It goes without saying that Miles didn't have the courage to show up at his lover's house where his mom and dad were waiting. Instead, once again running away with his tail between his legs, this time to his coworker's house, where he begged him to give him refuge. However, his coworker couldn't help but feel suspicious and was worried he might be getting wrapped up in some kind of trouble. When he pressed Miles for an explanation, he went to great lengths to rearrange the story in a way that was convenient for him, omitting anything that might show him in a negative light. But in spite of his best efforts, his coworker, who is known for being short-tempered, yelled, "Quit being such a pain in everyone's ass!" snatched his phone, and called Miles' dad. His dad drove down at once and dragged his son kicking and screaming out of his coworker's toilet, which he had attempted to lock himself inside. After that, Miles broke down in tears and begged my parents to convince me not to go through with the divorce, not to mention bombarding me with messages. Of course, I ignored him and continued with the proceedings. Thankfully, the divorce went through without a hitch, thanks to the help of my in-laws. They were super cooperative and kindly went to the trouble of finding a lawyer while I had my hands full with recovering in the hospital and the shock of finding out about my son's illness. It turned out I wasn't the only one Miles had been deceiving. He was forced to pay compensation not only to me, but also to his lover, who had no idea he was a married man. My son's illness was called congenital hyperinsulinism. Fortunately, it only ended up being temporary, and he made a full recovery after 3 weeks. Now we're living together at home, and he's full of energy and a joy to be around. Me and the in-laws are absolutely smitten with him, and they come over to see him every single day. I count my lucky stars that I was able to get his deadbeat dad out of our lives. What kind of monster could say they don't want anything to do with such a cute little boy? When I was at rock bottom after getting hit with the divorce, lost in a daze with no idea what to do, my stepmom hugged me tightly and said she loved me as if I was her own daughter. Miles could never understand just how reassuring it feels to hear such kind words in a time of need. That said, I don't intend on taking that kindness for granted. Which is why I plan on finding a job so I can bring in the money we need to raise Billy into a fine young man. I'm also praying he grows up to be thoughtful and kind. The last thing the world needs is another Miles.
Miss Kelly, do you have a second for me? Mom! Of course, I have a second. What's up? Is everything all right? It's about tomorrow. Do you have any plans? If not, I have lunch planned with some of my friends, so I was wondering if I could ask you to drive me to and from the restaurant. Oh, I'm sorry, but I actually have a hospital appointment tomorrow, so I'm not sure I can really help you out. Huh? Hospital? Wait, you're not getting fertility treatments, are you? Yeah, exactly. You still haven't given up? How much longer are you planning on continuing with treatments? I'm not sure. I haven't really given any thought on quitting. I want to keep trying until I'm satisfied with how much I've tried. Satisfied? Well, how exactly do you plan on being satisfied? You've been at this for almost 3 years already. You should give up. You need to get a move on with your life. But both Justin and I want to have a baby, so I want to keep trying for just a little longer. It's a waste. What? A waste? I know that fertility treatments cost a lot of money. Just to be frank here, it's a waste. Don't you think it's a waste to be throwing away money year after year? Since we both want to do it, it never really crossed my mind at all that it would be a waste of money or time. I'm saying that logic is a waste. If you spend that kind of money on treatments, you could be saving it or going on vacation overseas. Not to mention, you're a nurse, but you only work part-time. You should work full-time to make sure that you earn more money. You'll be able to save more money for the future, too. I understand that we'd be able to save more money that way. You're probably right about that, but I want to focus on my fertility treatments. Stop making me repeat myself. You need to stop with your fertility treatments and send me money. Send you money? I'm sorry. I'm talking about the money that you always send me to help me out. I'm sorry, I was being so blunt about it. Don't worry about it too much. Uh-huh. What I'm trying to say is, worry about the people that exist before you worry about the kids that don't exist. Do you understand me? My valuable son married you, and this is making all of it go to waste. You need to stop this. What about taking care of me? I'm sure you don't care about me at all, do you? I'm getting turned down for being taken to and from my lunch tomorrow. I'm so sad. I thought we were family, but apparently you don't really consider us the same way, do you? I'm sorry, I really didn't mean anything by that. If I've offended you, I'm really sorry about that. If you can't take me tomorrow, can you take me to the hot springs next month? I wanted to go on vacation because I haven't gone in a long time. Come on, you can do that for me, right? We don't have to go far. It can be close. Hot springs, huh? I'll talk about it with Justin and see what we can do. You have money to spend on fertility treatments. I'm sure you have enough money to take me on vacation, right? Make sure you put in a good word for me. Miss Kelly, I'm struggling a little bit this month. Can you increase the amount of money that you send me for help? Mom, I have to ask, what exactly are you spending all of your money on? We literally sent you extra the other day and you've already spent all of it? Justin and I are both out of money to spare. I have a lot of things that I need to handle. Besides, you two quit your fertility treatment, right? I know that you two have stopped going to the hospital recently. Wait, why didn't you tell me before I found out on my own anyway? You really could have said something, couldn't you? I'm sorry, we had our timing to tell you. What are you talking about timing, LOL? I'm sure you were just spending the extra money on your own greed and fooling around on your own, right? You realize that adults shouldn't be doing that, right? You need to act like a grown-up. I mean, at least you don't have any more money you're wasting on your fertility treatments, so that's a win. Now you can start sending me more money as a thank you, LOL. I'm not using it on any kind of leisure, and it wasn't a waste for me to spend money on fertility treatments. And the only reason we were sending you money to begin with was because you said you needed money to spend on daily necessities. You remember the first time you asked us for help, right? It's not like we have a lot of money to spare to begin with. I really hope you understand where I'm coming from. If you have money to spare on fertility treatments, you definitely have spare money to send to me, right? LOL. Besides, what exactly can a woman like you, who can't even have kids, do? Tell me, you can only work and make money, right? If I'm not complaining that I can't have a grandchild soon, it only makes sense, right? Makes sense, huh? Ah, I have an idea. Why don't you just become a full-time employee somewhere? Then you can make more money than a part-time job. You'll even get bonuses from that. You should definitely do that instead. Just give up on a kid, okay? Just quit your stupid part-time job, LOL. A woman who can't even give birth just needs to focus on work, LOL. Mom, I'm not working anymore. Huh? I quit my job because we found out that I was pregnant. That's why we won't be able to send you any kind of money anymore. Huh? Pregnant? Did you mistype that or... You're infertile, right? Yes. You were getting treatments for it, right? Yes, I was. I really had a difficult time getting pregnant, but we were able to make a baby. Are you telling me the truth? I am telling you nothing but the truth. Would you like to see proof of my pregnancy? I don't need to see any proof. I mean, it doesn't really matter though. Who knows if the baby will successfully make it to term, right? There are a lot of risks, am I right, LMAO? How could you be so disgusting? I was so glad to have put distance between you and our family. Put distance? What exactly are you talking about, LOL? We all actually moved. Huh? We all moved out of that town last night. Moved out? Where? Wait, where is Justin then? Justin quit his job? It has nothing to do with you anymore, so you don't need to worry about a thing. Of course it has to do with me. I'm his mother, and your mother-in-law. I mean, yeah, I guess it says that on the papers, but we have always wanted to cut ties with you. Both of us. Justin is saying that too? I don't believe it. That would never happen. He's such a kind soul. He would never do that. Yeah, you're right. Justin is an incredibly kind person. That's exactly why he got tired of your day-to-day behavior. He just couldn't get over the attitude you had towards me, and especially the things you were telling me while we were trying to get pregnant. Attitude? Things I said? What are you talking about? Remember all the terrible things you told me while I was getting the fertility treatments? Here, let me jog your memory. Fertility treatments are basically a waste. You're just burning money away. Waste. Terrible. Easy. Send money. The attitude you had where you felt entitled to have us send you money every other week. We were almost hopeless, but kept trying to get pregnant while we got treatment. Everything you said hit us right where it hurt, and it was very distasteful to say the least. We're family. I just had to tell you the truth. Calm down. I had no intention of hurting either one of you. You should know that. You really can't understand such a simple concept. I see. Okay, then let me just tell you the truth. As family. The money that Justin and I earn from our hard work is not money for you to spend. I was always irritated by how insensitive you were. Your ideas of only ever caring about yourself. I'm sure everyone around you hates you and talks about you behind your back, too. You were even tricked by the person you cheated on with. I was surprised to know that the money we were sending you was just being used by some man. You should have seen the look on Justin's face. Oh, your husband knows everything that we know, by the way. He says he's going to divorce you right away. That's why he's not even home yet, right? Oh well, why would he be there? He moved with us. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you? I just had to tell you the truth. As family. Oh wait, this isn't just my truth. It's a literal fact, LOL. What are you talking about? He's away on vacation with one of his friends. Oh, that's a total lie. What? Hang on. What are you talking about me cheating too? Please stop spewing bullshit. It's really tiring me. Huh? Bullshit, huh? You think so? I'm staring at a picture of you going into a hotel with some man. That's so strange. What exactly were you two doing in this photo then? Are you trying to get revenge now or something? You're seriously such a cutthroat bitch, you know that? The only reason you couldn't get pregnant was because of how rotten your personality was. I'm sure even if you have a baby, it'll have some kind of deformity or live a terrible life. I don't really care what you think. You can say whatever you want. Oh, actually, I have a little message for you from Dad. I'm going to leave the whole divorce up to the lawyers. So he's saying that from now on. Make sure you talk to his lawyers about anything you want to tell him. Sure, I'll divorce him, no problem, LOL. I don't care about a shitty, good-for-nothing man like that anyway. You just remember what you've done to me. Miss Kelly, please, I need you to tell me where you guys are. I have really repented and looked back on all my mistakes. Just like you were saying, I was being fooled by the person I was in a relationship with. He had claimed that he ran a business, but the reality of it was that he was jobless. And he was even married. Can you believe that? I told him the truth, that I was already married. Mom, you really have to stop contacting me. I have made it so that you can contact me in case of an emergency until the divorce is finalized. That's the only reason I haven't blocked you. If you keep contacting me like this, I will have my lawyer figure something out. This is an emergency to me! I want to apologize to my husband correctly, too. Please give me another chance. I can't do that. I have no intention of ever forgiving you. Justin and Dad both say they have seen even less intention of forgiving you. I've seriously had a change of heart, so please, let me see you guys. I think that someone else should be the judge of whether or not you have had a change of heart. You telling me you've changed doesn't really ring true. Well then, what the hell am I supposed to do? I won't have a place to live, and all of my family members have left me. How am I supposed to continue living? How about you figure that out on your own? I don't want to have a divorce. I don't want to break up. Well, the whole thing started because you were having an affair, and if this keeps going on, I'm sure the divorce will be brought in front of a judge in court. I don't think there's any benefit to you dragging this out. I don't care! If it turns into a court case, I'll be able to see him in court. Like I said earlier, he has no intention on working things out with you at all. Just let him go already. No! Never! I just can't let it go! It's not fair! I totally understand that. Right? You do understand, right? You didn't give up on your fertility treatments till you finally got pregnant, right? That's proof that you shouldn't give up until you feel like you've exhausted all your options. But you told me this once. You need to move on with your life. I feel like that's the exact advice you need to follow right now, don't you think? LMAO. The only reason that we figured out her affair and where the money was going was because of my father-in-law asking us for some advice. He had figured that she was cheating on him, so he hired a PI to get evidence of the affair. And since Justin was considering changing jobs and I was pregnant, he figured that he would just make the change and move out with us to get away from her. He had always been a kind man ever since I've known him. He's always protected us from the crazy and wild mom. At first, he was hesitant to move in with us because he didn't want to bother us. But I was totally fine with the whole idea. If anything, I'm more happy that he lives with us. And while we were all enjoying our new lives, my mother-in-law was being sued by the man's wife. And she was also struggling to pay for herself. Apparently, she's struggling pretty badly. The neighbors and her relatives are all keeping her at arm's distance because of her behavior. No one is there to help her out. I mean, she brought everything on herself, so I really don't feel like I pity her at all. The other day, I was able to give birth to a child between my husband and I. He's adorable, and I really can't believe how much I love him. He's too cute that I completely forget about that woman. My father-in-law's court case was also over, and he was successfully a divorced man. She wanted to try to drag the whole thing out to make sure that they were still technically in a relationship, but she was apparently struggling pretty dang bad in her private life. The second that he said he was going to completely get rid of all compensation, she agreed to get a divorce real quick. It's really a sad story till the very end. But we didn't care at all about the fact that we wouldn't be receiving any compensation either. If anything, we thought that it was much more important and valuable for us to move away from her as soon as possible. You really can't underestimate the strength of your child, though. They have the power to lift your spirits, even when you're at your lowest low. I hope to live life to the fullest with my new family of 4. I'm happy to say that my life is incredible right now.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, when is the honeymoon? You didn't even tell me where you're going. Oh, hello. Our honeymoon? We're leaving on the 14th of next month. We'll be back on the 17th. We're going to Hawaii. Oh, Hawaii, huh? My son is spoiling you. Well, it is our honeymoon, so... Still, you come from a poor family, and your clothes are dirty. People like you don't belong in Hawaii. My clothes? They're not dirty. Oh, and I heard about your ex-boyfriend. What? Yeah, I know you dated someone before marrying my son. Not sure who told you that, but it's true. I'm 25, so I've had my share of boyfriends. Ugh, so filthy. Excuse me? You heard me. You shouldn't be whoring yourself out like that. What? I'm not. So that's how you tricked my son, huh? You're a slut. You're a terrible person. What? What are you basing this on? I just know, okay? Call it a woman's intuition. Or a mother's intuition. You're bad for my son. I can feel it. Did I do something to upset you? We're family now, so if you have a problem with me... We're not family! Okay. But I married your son, so technically speaking... I don't care! You're not my daughter-in-law! You're a filthy whore! You make me sick. Okay. You're just not worthy of my son. It's not my fault. I can't stand people like you. So the fact that I dated other men in the past bothers you? Yes. But, that's not all. Okay. Is there anything I can do to fix it? No. I can't stand your face. And your personality, your family. I hate everything about you. Oh, my family? Why? They're lower class. You know what my husband does? He's a college professor, right? Yes. And my father used to be a judge. But your parents, what do they do again? They work, just like everyone else. See? They're the lower class. You're just not good enough for my son. We live in different worlds. Okay. By the way, what do you do? Me? I'm a housewife. My job was to raise Junichi. I see. You raised him well. But my parents raised me well too, so... So what? We're not the same. Let me guess. Your mother had to get a job because your father didn't make enough money. Ugh, pathetic. No wonder you turned out like this. That's what happens when you grow up in a poor family. I don't think my parents were wealthy, but they weren't poor either. And, what do you mean, the way I turned out? You married my son for the money. I can see right through you. Money? You're just an average office worker, just like your parents. But my son, he's special. He's a government official. He's way out of your league. He's just a better person than you, got it? You're not good enough for him. You should leave him for his sake. I can't do that. Fine. Then you'll just end up getting dumped. Dumped? Why? I've already found a new wife for my son. What? But he's married. Doesn't matter. He has to marry someone more worthy of him. She's from a very prestigious family. She's the right woman for my son, not you. We are the upper class, you understand? Politicians, doctors, lawyers. Those are the kinds of people I'm friends with. And I want the same for my son. You understand what I'm saying? Anyways, when should I introduce her to him? I know. How about the 14th of next month? Oh, look, this is your last chance. Divorce my son. Now. What? No, I'm not doing that. Oh, you want to play it like that? Fine. It's not like you have a choice anyways. Soon your marriage will be over. Enjoy it while it lasts. Hey, I just got a call from Shunichi's new wife. She said she just met up with him. Okay. I told you this would happen. You're just not good enough to be my son's wife. You understand that? You're a filthy whore. He was never serious about you. You know that, right? You might have fooled him once, but too bad. Told you it wasn't going to end well for you. Shunichi must be so relieved right now. Maybe. I know. Let's ask him right now. Did you hear a word I said? I told you he's with his new wife right now. That's strange because he's right next to me. What? Oh, stop lying. I'm serious. We're on our honeymoon. Where else would he be? But his new wife just called me. Stop lying. You're just trying to confuse me. You're pathetic. You know that? But I'm telling you the truth. What? See? We're at the airport. Hold on. If he's at the airport, why did his new wife call me? You called her over and over again. Is he there yet? Did you meet up with him? She just said yes to shut you up. What? Wait, how do you know all this? Your husband told me. What's going on? Think about it. This new wife you keep talking about? She knows Shunichi is married, right? You really thought she'd take you seriously? After you told me your plan, I told Shunichi about it. Then he told his dad, and he contacted her himself. Turns out he was good friends with her father. Needless to say, he got furious when he heard your plan. Like you said, she's from a very prestigious family. And now, they wish to cut all ties with you. Wait, you told my husband? Yeah. He's family too. By the way, he's furious with you too. He apologized to me on your behalf. Liar! No way, can't be! I did all of this for Shunichi. I'm sure he'll understand. You sure about that? Did you even ask him what he wants? Didn't think so. You're not getting away with this. You know who you're messing with. You're not marrying my son! I'm not going to stop until you're out of his life, you filthy whore! Oh, wow. That hurts. I really want us to be friends, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Us? Friends? Ha! Over my dead body! No, what I mean is, your husband, I think he's going to divorce you. And Shunichi's saying he's gonna cut all ties with you too, so I don't think we'll be seeing each other anymore. What? Nobody told me that. You're lying, aren't you? Answer me! I'm not lying. Look, our flight is leaving soon, so I gotta go. You should start worrying about yourself. I don't think this is gonna end well for you. Be quiet! You ruined my life! What did I ever do to you? What do you have against me? Seriously? Where do I even begin? Shut up! Well, for starters, you're a terrible person and I hate you. You make me sick. Afterwards, my father-in-law texted me saying, "Leave the rest to me, enjoy your honeymoon." Thanks to him, we had a great time in Hawaii. As for my ex-mother-in-law, she lost everything after her family left her. And the family of the new wife she was trying to introduce to Shunichi sued her for damages. She lost most of the money she got through the divorce. Oh, and when her friends heard about this, they all cut ties with her. A few months later, she moved out of the city. Who knows what she's up to now? Oh well, not my problem. I'm just glad she's out of my life.
Mom, long time no talk. Listen.
Yutaka! What's wrong with you? You know what your brother's going through right now? Why aren't you doing anything to help?
Huh? What happened?
He can't find a good job, and he's still single. He seems so sad.
He still doesn't have a job?
He's just waiting for the right opportunity. He says he wants to be a lawyer someday, just like his father. He's not a loser like you.
You work in construction, right? Pathetic. He's just waiting for the right opportunity. You'll see.
Okay, but he's 30, unemployed, and single. He should probably try harder. And so what if I work in construction? It's a big company.
Stop talking like that.
Whatever. Listen, Mom, I need to tell you something.
What?
I'm getting married.
You getting married? What are you saying? You can't do that.
Huh? What do you mean I can't? You never cared about me. Whatever, I gotta go.
What's your problem, huh? You can't do this to your brother. You can't get married before him.
What? Seriously? Why does that matter?
He's older than you. That's why. Do as I say. Got it?
No, not really.
Once your brother gets married, you can do whatever you want. But until then, no marriage.
Ugh.
You're in your 30s already. Stop acting like a kid.
Actually, I'm still 27, and you can't tell me what to do. I'm a grown man now.
Oh, be quiet. I'm your mother. You wouldn't be here if it weren't for me. You understand that?
What?
I own you.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm your mother. You're my property. You hear me? Do as I say.
You're unbelievable.
Quiet. Just do as I say.
Look, you guys never cared about me. Why start now?
Stop talking back to me. Oh, you're not a kid anymore.
Growing up, all you two cared about was my brother. You never cared about me.
That's not my fault. You weren't worth it, that's all.
What?
You heard me. Your brother was always smarter than you. He was the horse to bet on. That's why we never paid attention to you. Your brother got all of our good genes. But you got all our bad genes. What did you expect?
So this is all my fault?
Of course. Duh. Ugh, I can't believe you two are related. Whatever. Honestly, I wish I never had you. You're a disappointment.
All right, I've heard enough. We're done here. Don't contact me ever again. Bye.
Yutaka! Long time no talk. Why did you reach out to me? I thought you never wanted to hear from me again.
I work with Mr. Hamaguchi. I had no idea you two knew each other. And you're the one that texted me. You asked him over and over again for my number, didn't you? He told me everything. How do you even know him?
Oh, he's an old friend of mine. Don't worry about it.
Whatever. What do you want?
Oh, right. Yutaka, I heard you were on TV. You live in a big condo, right?
Yeah? What do you mean I was on TV?
Oh, I knew it. Your brother said he saw you on TV. He wants you to switch houses with him. We sent his stuff to your place yesterday.
What?
Why didn't you tell us? Oh, you should have told us. If it weren't for your brother, we never would have found out. Oh, good thing he doesn't have a day job.
He's still out of a job? Wow.
He's just waiting for the right opportunity. It takes time and patience.
He's just leeching off of you guys. Isn't Dad retiring soon?
Oh, that. We don't need him anymore.
What?
We got you, so...
Huh?
We saw your condo. It's nice. You were being interviewed. Looks like you're doing quite well for yourself.
Interview?
They were asking you about the condo.
Oh, that.
It's got a swimming pool and a 24-hour gym, right? Oh, it's too much for you, but your brother would love it. Unlike you, he's really talented, so his stuff should be arriving there soon. Get your stuff and move out.
It's not here.
What are you saying? Check again. He looked up your address and everything. Don't open his stuff, though.
I said it's not here.
What? It has to be. We got your room number and everything.
You sure about that?
Hold on, let me check.
Listen, tell him to live within his means.
How dare you talk to him like that? Take that back. He's gonna do great things with his life. You'll see.
It's been more than 30 years. Wake up.
How dare you? Apologize.
He's a leech. He never worked a day in his life, and he's always making excuses. Face it, he's a loser. How can you not see that?
What did you say?
You heard me, and now you're trying to leech off of me? You're just as bad as him. You realize that?
Oh, whatever. I don't care. Look, his stuff should be arriving there soon. Just help him out, okay? Come on, we're family.
No, we're not.
What?
And that condo that you saw on TV, I don't live there.
What?
I live in a condo, but not that one. The one you saw on TV, my dad's company built it. It was part of the project. That's why they were interviewing me.
What? And wait, what do you mean your dad's company? Your dad doesn't work in construction. What are you saying?
Oh, that. I'm talking about my father-in-law. They're my family now, not you guys.
Are you serious?
Remember what you told me a few years ago? You said, I wish I never had you. That's like the worst thing you could say to a child. You're a terrible person. It really hurt me, you know? I tried to forget about it, but it wasn't easy. Then I met my wife and her parents. They were so kind to me. They helped me get to where I am today. I owe them everything. They're my real family now. You're just a stranger to me, so... But you wanted this, right? You said it yourself, remember?
Oh, just stop it. Do as I say, okay? Oh, you never listen to me. That's why you're a loser.
Right, whatever you say. That's why I live in a big condo and your son is still living in your house.
Ugh.
If he wants to live in a condo, go see a real estate agent. Oh, but wait. He's broke and unemployed, right? Might be kind of tough. Good luck! They tried to find me after that, but it was a big city and now I have a different last name, so they were out of luck. I guess they're stuck in that shithole they call home. Oh well. As for me, I finally had a loving family and a place I could call home. My father-in-law was a tough boss, but he was a kind man. And my mother-in-law was always smiling. And my wife, she made my life complete. It was a great feeling. Glad everything worked out. You still home? You're such a useless shut-in! Dinner better be ready when I get home!
I'm home. Why are you so angry?
You messed up yesterday! You better not do it again!
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about! Who puts beef in curry? I wanted chicken!
But you said you liked beef.
What? You talking back to me now? Seriously?
What? No, but
Who puts food on the table, huh? Huh?
what?
The vegetables! The curry! The meat! The rice! Whose money did you use to buy all that?
So, what do you want for dinner?
There you go, changing the subject again. Whatever. I want fish.
What kind?
One that tastes good.
Huh? Can't you be more specific?
Tasty fish. Just have it ready.
Fine.
Don't mess it up again. I want simmered fish.
That might take a while, but okay.
Stop making excuses! Why can't you be more like my mom? She's such an amazing chef. You're so useless. Say something, idiot!
What's wrong with you?
Wow now, settle down! You're just a shut-in who stays home all day long! You're talking back to me now?
I'm not a shut-in.
Shut up! I'm the one that puts food on the table! Don't forget that! If you keep this up, I'm gonna file for divorce! Idiot! You can't do anything on your own!
I saw this thing on TV today.
What?
They have a name for people like you. You're an abusive husband.
Huh?
You heard me.
You serious? Abusive husband? Give me a break! Stop believing everything you see on TV!
I'm serious. You shouldn't be treating me like this.
Huh?
I got feelings too, you know?
That's a good one. You can't do anything on your own. You want to talk back to me? Get a job and make some money first!
Huh?
You'll never be able to do it. All you do is stay home all day long and play with that stupid computer. Useless shut-in!
What's your problem?
I'm just stating facts here. Just do as I say. Stop talking back to me. I'm saying all this for you. You get that?
What did I do to you?
You're just useless!
Why did you marry me?
Because you can't do anything on your own. I did you a favor. I'm so nice.
I see. So that's how you see me, huh? A shut-in who can't do anything?
Yeah.
I've been a pretty good wife to you. You weren't like this 3 years ago. Didn't know you were like this. Do you enjoy looking down on me? Is that it?
Looking down on you? Listen. You can't do anything on your own. You need me. You got that? Hey! You don't have to come home anymore!
Huh? Why? I was just heading home from the store.
Oh, I threw out your stuff.
What?
Bye!
What did you do? What did you throw out?
Everything!
Why?
You said you could live on your own. Well then, good luck!
You're kicking me out?
Yeah,
I only got my wallet and phone.
so what? Figure it out. You don't need me, right? You can live on your own, right?
You serious?
Yeah. Cook, clean, do the laundry. That's all you can do. Not sure how you're gonna make a living out of that, but good luck! That's what you get for talking back to me!
Fine.
Huh?
Fine by me.
Okay, good.
I'll just get a hotel or something for the night.
For the night? You know you can't come back here, right?
What?
I kicked you out of the house! I'm divorcing you!
What? You can't just do that!
Shut up! That's what you get for talking back to me!
You serious?
You wanna beg me for forgiveness?
Answer my question. Are you being serious right now?
Yeah! You got the divorce papers, right? Hand them in! You got no skills! You'll never make it out in the real world! If you want to apologize, this is your last chance! This has gone on for long enough! You better not be using my money!
I don't even have your wallet.
You sleeping in the park? That's gotta be embarrassing.
No?
You crying? Just give it up already. You miss me, don't you? Just give up. Apologize to me, and I'll forgive you. But this is your last chance.
I'm so glad you're out of my life.
Huh? What? Where are you anyways?
A motel?
How? With what money? You better not be using my money!
I got a job, remember? You're the one that told me to work from home. You already forgot? I got my own money, too.
What? Stop talking back to me! What's your problem? Just apologize to me! Stop being so stubborn!
You need me back. Is that it?
What?
I bet the house is a mess. You need me back.
You serious? Just come home already!
No thanks.
What? You're telling me to do everything around the house? What are you gonna do then?
None of your business?
You're my wife! This is your job!
What?
Huh? I said you're my wife! Do your job!
Actually, I'm not. I handed in those divorce papers.
What? Wait. Really?
You're the one that wanted a divorce, remember?
Wait. Wow. What? What have you done?
Huh?
I didn't think you'd actually do it!
Okay. Well, it's done, so...
Screw you! No! I won't accept it! No divorce! No way!
It's already done. Just be glad I'm not suing you for damages.
What?
You've abused me for years. I got all the evidence I need on my phone. If you keep this up, I'll sue you. You'll go broke in no time. You want that?
Wait, what? Why did you do this?
You're the one that threw out all my stuff? And I'm glad you did. I've been wanting to discuss this for a while now.
What? Really?
Yeah. All you ever do is complain. Why would I stay with you? I've got nothing to gain.
What? But...
It's too late. It's done, okay? We are no longer husband and wife.
What am I supposed to do?
Not sure. Figure it out.
I can't do anything around the house! You know that!
Not my problem. Good luck.
I need you back!
Screw you. Go to hell, you asshole. He tried to reach out to me many times after that. It was getting pretty annoying, so I filed a lawsuit against him. After that, he finally stopped calling. I thought about withdrawing the lawsuit because I didn't want anything to do with him, but my lawyer suggested otherwise. So I moved forward with the lawsuit and got a big cash settlement. A few days later, I saw him near the station. He was a mess. Things weren't looking good for him. Oh well, not my problem. Kenji, did you get the test results back? I got pretty scared when I saw the ambulance.
I asked you to help me, but you wouldn't wake up. I had no choice but to call them myself. I thought I was gonna die.
Sorry, I was just really hungover. Did you see a doctor?
Yeah, I got appendicitis.
What's that?
Basically, I gotta get my appendix removed.
Oh, so you need surgery?
Yeah, I'm gonna be hospitalized for 5 days or so.
What? You got money for that? I'm broke.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You want me to bring you some clothes? I'll bring them over right now.
Oh, really? Thanks.
Sure thing. Just stay put. Be there in a bit. You said you won't be back for 5 days, right?
Yeah. You sound happy.
What? No! I'm sad.
Okay. Sorry about this. Look after the house for me.
Huh?
Like cooking, cleaning, laundry, etc.
What? I don't want to do all that. Just do it when you come home. You said I didn't have to do anything around the house when we got married, remember?
Yeah, but...
Just relax, okay? I'm here for you.
Fine, whatever. Just make sure to lock the doors at night, okay?
Okay then. Well, I'll see you in a bit.
Kenji! How's life in the hospital? Fun? No. Food tastes like crap. My scar still hurts. Oh man, that sucks! What's up? You don't have to come see me. I'll be home in a bit. Well, what is it? Just say it. Just to make sure, you're at the hospital right now, right? Yeah. Why? Oh, what is it? Oh, not sure how to say this, but there's a dude at your house. Right now. Huh? My wife found your wife's secret Twitter account or something the other day. Search for hashtag Gotta Love Saturdays. What's that? It's a really popular hashtag these days. People use it to brag about what they did on the weekends and stuff. You don't use Twitter? No. I used to, but I deleted it. What's this got to do with my wife? Here, I'll send you a pic. I didn't want to bother you with this, but you should probably do something fast. This is your place, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. No doubt about it. That painting. I painted it in 5th grade. Yeah. Hey, can you come over? We gotta talk. Yeah, I'm on my way. See you in a bit. Mika, you got a minute?
What's up?
Where are you?
Now? I'm shopping. Why?
Oh, just wondering.
You miss me, don't you? Don't worry. I'll see you in 2 days, okay?
Yeah. Hey, you never came to visit me. Well, you came once to bring me my clothes, but that was it.
Sorry about that. You mad? I was just really busy, okay?
Busy with what? You quit your job when we got married.
Yeah, but I still got stuff to do.
Look, I know.
Huh? Know what?
I asked Yusuke to check up on you.
Huh?
Yeah. You didn't even notice, did you? I guess you were just too busy with your boyfriend.
Yusuke? He was here?
Yeah. He was standing outside the house. When you told me you were shopping, he was standing right outside the window. I know you're lying.
What?
I know you're with a guy.
Kenji, it's not what it looks like. I'm not cheating on you. He's just a friend.
I wanted to redecorate the house before you got home, so he was just helping me out. I wanted to surprise you. This is the first time he's here. Honest, I'd never cheat on you, Kenji.
Hashtag gotta love Saturdays.
Uh-huh?
I looked it up. I got hospitalized on Saturday. I saw the pic. You two were drinking champagne in bed.
You saw that? I thought you didn't have Twitter.
I don't, but my friend does. Looks like you've been seeing this guy for a while now. How long has it been? Mika, we'll talk once I get home. Ask your boyfriend to go home.
I'm not home anymore.
Huh?
You think I'm cheating on you, right? Then I can't live with you. I'm gonna go live with my friend.
What are you saying? You're gonna move in with your boyfriend?
He's not my boyfriend. I just called him over because I was lonely. This is your fault, you know. You're the one that got hospitalized.
I work all day long, and I cook and clean the house at night. What did you think was gonna happen?
Huh? So this is my fault now? If you were so tired, why didn't you just hire a maid or something? Oh, whatever. This isn't my problem.
Fine. I feel bad about your dad, but I'm done.
My dad? What does he have to do with this? Wait, you work at one of his subsidiaries, right? Were you looking at a promotion or something? Oh, that's too bad. He'd never do that for you.
Forget you.
Screw you! You can't even trust your own wife. I'm gonna send the divorce papers by mail tomorrow. Sign it and submit it. Bye. Pick up! I gotta talk to you!
Don't care. Divorce papers have been submitted, and I already got my money, so don't ever contact me again.
That's what I called you about! My boyfriend! Why does he have to pay you?
'Cause you're broke?
He sold all my stuff!
He didn't have enough money to pay me in full, so not my problem.
Ugh, screw you! Thief! Give it back! How did you even get his number? He kicked me out of the house. When did you meet him anyways?
I didn't.
Huh?
Your dad. He handled everything for me.
What? My dad?
Your boyfriend. He works at your dad's company, right? Oh, I mean, your friend.
What? Why? Why would my dad help you? You work for him.
Actually, no, I don't.
What?
Your dad? He works at one of our subsidiaries.
What? What do you mean? You were always sucking up to him. You were always acting so polite to him.
So what? He's older than me. And, when I was a student, he helped me get a part-time job.
What? You never told me that.
I wanted to work for him after graduation, but he told me I could do better and help me get my current job. He was always looking out for me. So he offered to help. And, your boyfriend is gonna get fired soon.
Wait, so your company makes more money than my dad's company?
I guess.
I see. Why didn't you tell me? I would never have cheated on you if I knew that.
Money. That's all you care about, huh? Whatever. I don't care. You're just a stranger to me now, so...
You're cold. You're so mean. Screw you. I got plenty of guys around me.
Oh, you mean Seiji Shimizu?
What?
Or is it Nobu at Tokyo?
What?
That was all me. Yusuke taught me how to use Twitter. I thought you'd try to reach out to some rich guys. So I pretended to be rich and sent you a message and... well, you know the rest. I'm married, but people always mistake me for being in high school. You're pathetic.
Ugh, you tricked me? How dare you? You're terrible!
I needed some evidence for court. Whatever, I gotta go. Don't ever contact me again.
Wait!
What?
Kenji. Look, I'm sorry. Can I stay at your place for a while? I got nowhere to go.
Go live with your parents.
No! Dad knows about this, right? I'll get in trouble.
Not my problem. This is your fault.
I'll do things around the house. Please give me another chance.
No.
I'll freeze to death. I'm your wife.
My ex-wife. If you really need help, call 911 or something. You still got a phone, right?
Please. Just give me a chance. I'm in Shinjuku. Come pick me up, please.
Can't. I'm hungover. Mika reached out to her other friends after that. But her dad found her and dragged her back to his house. Sucks to be her, but... oh well, not my problem. A few days later, he called me and told me that they wanted to apologize to me in person. But I didn't want to see her face anymore, so I refused. After that, her parents forced her to get a job at a factory. Things between her father and I went back to normal after that, thank goodness. Glad she's out of my life.
You got a minute? Who is this? Rabbit Ears? Do I know you? Oh, that's my nickname. Cute, right? Who is this? You know who. It's me. Guess. I have no idea. It's me, Sarah. Sarah? Your neighbor? You forgot already? My neighbor? Wait, are you the lady that lives next door to me? Yep. What's your name? Smith? No, I mean your first name. Huh? Allie. Okay. Nice to meet you, Allie. Okay. So, I heard you yelled at my kids today. Oh, that. I sent you a bunch of texts about it before, but you never replied. I tried ringing your doorbell too, but you were never home, so when I saw your son outside the house, I told him myself. Please tell him to stop throwing out garbage into our yard. Yeah, about that. So, that's why you were ringing our doorbell over and over again? Wait. You were home? Yeah. I just never answered. I see. So, why did you yell at my son, huh? He's always playing in the balcony. Yeah, so? He keeps throwing garbage into our yard. I told him to stop many times, but he doesn't listen. It happens every week. Huh, well, that sucks, but how is that my problem? Figure it out yourself. Huh? What? Whose yard are we talking about? Mine. Yeah, exactly. So this is your problem, not mine. Wait. Your son is the one throwing out garbage into my yard. What? So what? It's your yard. He's your son.
can you come clean up his mess? You're his mother, right? What? That makes no sense. And I don't want to go out into the yard. My clothes will get dirty. Why don't you just change? No way! I hate getting dirty. So you don't want your clothes to get dirty, but you're okay with the fact that your son is throwing garbage into other people's yards? It's your yard, right? Then yeah, not my problem. And the last person who lived there, they never said anything about this, so... So? Maybe you're just making it all up. What? You say my son keeps throwing garbage into your yard, but I've never seen him do that. So, why did you really come over to our house? I told you. I want your son to stop throwing garbage into our yard. Then talk to him yourself. Why get me involved? Me? Yeah. You're the one that has a problem with what he's doing, right? Yeah, but... No buts. This is your problem, not mine. Figure it out yourself. But he's your son. You're his mother. So what? That doesn't matter. This is your problem. Deal with it. Why get me involved? I don't even know what to say to you. You're his mother. This is your responsibility. What are you saying? It's your yard, right? Figure it out. Are you messing with me? No, I'm not. Hey, I know. Why don't you just move? I was here before you, so if you got a problem, just go. You know I'm right. Just move out. You got a problem with us? Fine, then leave. Hey, stop ringing the doorbell. Huh? You're at the door again? What did my son do now? We've talked about this. If you have a problem with us, just move. Stop bothering me. Actually, I already moved out. Huh? Then who's at my door? No idea. Why don't you go look? What? Maybe it's your husband. But why would he ring the doorbell? Maybe it's someone else. What are you saying? I actually talked to your husband about this. I ran into him at the grocery store the other day. I told him about your son. I also told him that we're moving out. What? Why did you tell him? 'Cause you didn't listen to me? I'm scared. Can you check who's at the door for me? And what did you tell my husband exactly? At first, he didn't believe me. He said his son knew better than that. So, I showed him the trash he threw into our yard. What? And there was this one picture. It was really good. It was a picture of a man and a woman lying in bed. What? Your husband seemed really upset. He looked pissed. What? What have you done? I also told him that it happens every Friday during the day. What? Seriously? Yeah. So, my husband is here? I don't know. But my guess is yes. Just go see for yourself. Maybe he came back to check up on you, to make sure you're not cheating on him. Or maybe he got worried that his son is being locked out on the balcony. What the hell? This is your fault. Do something. Me? Why? This is your problem, not mine. If he's at the door, then how is my boyfriend supposed to get out? I don't know. Then I don't care. This is your problem, not mine. Help me! Can you talk to my husband for me? Hurry, please! Please!
please? This is your mess. Unbelievable! You're a terrible person. How can you do this to me? Help me, please! Please! Please? Hey! What? This is your problem. Figure it out. So she locked her son out on the balcony every time her boyfriend came over. I had no idea. I'm glad I ran into her husband at the store, though. I heard he kicked her out of the house after that. A few days later, he came to apologize to me in person. He told me that the house was always a mess. Apparently, his wife never did anything around the house. Anyways, with her gone, things went back to normal for him and his son. Thank goodness. I moved to a different city after that. My new neighbors were really nice. Sometimes we even have dinner parties together. Glad everything worked out. Mo, you done with work? You've been working a lot lately. You okay?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. Sorry, I know it's late.
No worries. I'm already heading home, so... they're working you like a dog these days.
Yeah, I know, right?
Want me to talk to your boss for you?
I'll pass, but thanks. We're right in the middle of the busy season, so I just have to tough it out. Can you cheer me up when I get home?
Oh, you. Sure thing. See you in a bit.
Sarah, I won't be home today. I'm really sorry.
Huh? Why? I made your favorite dish, beef stew.
I'm really sorry. But my mom, she's not feeling well.
What? Oh no. What's wrong with her?
Oh, it's not that big of a deal. Probably just the flu. But I'm worried, so I'm gonna go visit her after work tonight.
I'll come with you. I don't have work tomorrow or the day after, so I'm worried about your mom.
But she told me not to tell you.
Huh?
Not sure why, but she probably doesn't want to be seen like that. You know how she is. And you two never really got along.
Huh? I guess.
I'll be fine on my own. Thanks, though.
Sure. Travel safe. When are you coming home?
Sunday night.
What about our date?
I know. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
It's okay. Just take care of your mother.
Thanks, Sarah. Love you.
Mo, you working overtime again?
Huh? Wait, I thought I told you.
Huh?
I'm out of state right now.
Huh?
Mom has a doctor's appointment on Saturday, so I gotta drive her there. I thought I told you this morning.
You didn't tell me that.
Really? Damn, I'm sorry.
Ugh, I already made dinner.
I'll be home on Sunday. Just put it in the fridge.
But I bought you crabs. It was your birthday, so it'll go bad.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I'll be back as soon as possible.
Whatever. How's your mother?
She's fine. Don't worry about her too much.
Okay. Drive safe. Sarah, you got a minute? Oh, hey, Mrs. Bennett. What is it? Oh, I told you not to call me that. How many times do I have to tell you? Sorry, but, Samantha. Huh? Just call me Samantha, okay? Okay, but it's just that you're my husband's mother and... Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Listen, I wanted to tell you something. What? The pottery tournament is coming up soon. You're coming, right? Let's go together. I'll pick you up. Wait, Mrs. Bennett, call me Samantha. Right. But, you should be taking it easy. Huh? Why? Mo told me. You're sick, right? You're at the hospital, right? Huh? Hospital? Me? Yeah. Why would I be at the hospital? I'm perfectly fine. Huh? Wait. Is Mo with you? Mo? No. He hasn't been home in a while. Why? Samantha, we need to talk. Can I come over to your house? Uh-huh. Sure, I guess. Okay, see you soon. Mo, you at your mom's house?
Yeah, just got here. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I just missed you, that's all. Can I call you? I just want to hear your voice.
Oh, I'd love to, but Mom just fell asleep, so I don't want to wake her up. I'll call you tomorrow, okay? I miss you too, babe.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sorry I haven't been home lately.
No worries. You're a good son, taking care of your mother like this.
Thanks. It's the least I could do, you know?
Ah, you're so kind. Oh, and I've been thinking.
Huh?
As you know, both of my parents are already dead. So your mother, she's like family to me. We got off on the wrong foot, but I want to patch things up with her.
Oh, I see. But, it's fine, really. You two don't get along anyways. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what? Your mother and I, we get along just fine.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. We got a common enemy now, so...
Huh?
Look, I'll see you at your mother's house. I'm coming over right now.
What? Hold up!
I'm worried about your mom. I want to help.
Sarah? Pick up, please! Don't worry about my mom! I got this!
No, I'm worried too, so... Oh, my phone is about to die. See you at the house!
Sarah! Wait! Sarah? You there? Hello?
Yeah? I'm at your mom's house.
Look, I'm sorry I lied. I'm not with my mom.
I know. Trust me, I know. You were lying to me all along.
Look, it's not what it looks like. Please listen to me. I'm in Florida right now.
What?
I'm here on business. I wanted to tell you, but we always talked about going to Florida together, so I kind of felt bad. I'm really sorry. I should have just told you. But it's work related, and I'm here with a dude, so no worries. Here, I'll send you a pic if you don't believe me.
Mo, you're an idiot.
Huh?
You think you can talk your way out of this? Think again. You screwed up bad.
Sarah, listen to me.
Don't waste your breath. I already called your office. They told me everything.
What? What did they tell you? You called them?
Yeah, I talked to your manager. He told me everything. You weren't working overtime. You liar.
Wow. Hold on. You called my manager? For real?
Yeah. Oh, and you're taking 3 days of paid leave next month, right? You told your boss that you're going on vacation for our anniversary? That's strange. Our anniversary was 2 months ago. And this girl at your office, she's taking paid leave on the same day. But that's just a coincidence, right? You're an idiot.
Hold up. What the hell? Sarah! Why did you call my boss? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Oh, and your mom? She's furious.
Look, let's talk about this. I can explain everything. Come on, let's meet up at home.
I'm not going back. Your parents told me I could stay here for as long as I need to. They seem really upset, by the way. I kind of feel bad for them.
I just got a call from my boss. He wants to talk to me first thing on Monday. I'm probably gonna get a demotion.
Oh, that sucks.
Screw you! This is all your fault! I was this close to my promotion!
Huh? My fault? You did this to yourself.
Look, I didn't want to say this, but I'm the one that puts food on the table. And it was my first time. Just let it go. Plus, if I get transferred, you'll have to move too, you know.
Wait, hold on. You think I'm gonna stay with you? How dumb are you?
Huh? Wait, you're breaking up with me?
Yeah, duh. I've been saving up some money too, so.
Huh? Wait, what?
The pottery tournament last year? I got first prize. Then they asked me to be a judge, and I told you all of this.
Wait, pottery? I thought that was your hobby.
No, it's my job. That's how I became friends with your mother. Anyways, I don't need your money. Plus, you'll have to pay me for damages, so I'll be fine.
Okay, look. I'll pay. Just please don't leave me. And, can you come to the office with me? I can't get a demotion. Please. Can you tell them this was just a misunderstanding? Please.
Huh? I thought you didn't want me talking to your boss. I'm sure you'll be fine. Good luck.
Wait!
You got this! You can do it!
Sarah!
Oh, and one last thing. I know your company doesn't have an office in Florida, idiot. Mo caught the first flight back from Florida. His father tore him apart, and everyone at the office found out about his affair. He ended up getting transferred to some dead-end position in the middle of nowhere. And things got awkward for his mistress, too. She had no choice but to quit her job. When I first got married, I didn't get along with his mother, but she really helped me out this time. She's no longer my mother-in-law, but we still keep in touch. Anyways, time to move on with my life. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Mom, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll work harder on my exams and do better. I promise. Please, let me out of here. What? Why do you have your cell phone anyway? You said you forgot it at Grandma's house, didn't you? Because you were trying to break my phone. Ah, I see. You were lying. You don't get 100s on your test. You lied to your parents. You're seriously the worst child. I never should have bought a phone to a stupid, rotten, brain-dead child like you. I don't care what you say about your friends. I'm never going to buy you anything. Oh, wait. You haven't talked to Dad, have you? No, I haven't. Why are we not allowed to talk to Dad? Do you remember why? Because you said that I'm not allowed to? Exactly. You remember that perfectly well every time. So I don't know why you aren't able to study at all. I'm sorry. Oh, it's so cold here. Please let me out. Please. Sorry, but Mom is out drinking tonight. I left the house, so I can't help you even if I wanted to. If you become a better kid, I'll let you out. You better study there until you're able to get 100 in school. Oh, by the way, I'm going to stop your phone data too. Your brain is rotten because you keep playing with that stupid thing. Oh, please don't. Please don't do that. You won't be able to use that thing in a second. I just called the phone company. You just wait there patiently until Mom gets home. You understand? Excuse me? Are you Mr. Benjamin?
Huh? Yeah, this is him. Who is this?
Nice to meet you. I'm Regina. I'm sorry to be texting you out of the blue.
How exactly do you pronounce that? Is it like Igna or
It's just Regina.
Regina, huh? I'm sorry, I don't remember any Reginas. Wait, are you that girl from that one bar? If you're trying to get me to go back to that bar, sorry. I have a girlfriend now, so I can't go there now.
Huh? Oh, wait, hang on. Are you my mom's boyfriend?
What? Hold up. Who are you? I have no recollection of ever making someone's mom my girlfriend. Is this some kind of prank? Who is this?
I'm sorry. I'm Jennifer Weber's daughter. You haven't heard about me from my mom?
What? Wait, hang on. You're joking, right? You're Jennifer's daughter?
Yes. Please. I'm begging you. Please save me.
Huh?
I'm locked in the shed right now. My mom locked me in here and I can't get out. It's cold. Can you please save me? I'm so sorry.
Wait. You're seriously Jennifer's daughter? This is really not a prank?
This is not a prank. I called my dad, but I can't get a good signal on my Wi-Fi and he's on night shift anyway. My mom won't come home.
Wait, you're serious? You're seriously in a shed right now?
Yes.
In the dead middle of winter?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go right now. Can you tell me your address? Of your home?
I do know the address. Can you not say anything to my mom before you make it here? Please?
Hello? Is this the correct phone number for a Mr. Steven Weber? I'm sorry for calling you out of the blue. My name is Benjamin. I received a message from your daughter, and she told me your contact information. Yes, this is Weber. To whom am I speaking? What do you mean you got my contact information from my daughter? What's going on? Before I start explaining the situation to you, please let me apologize. I've been in a relationship with your wife for about 2 months now. I'm so terribly sorry about that. What? I didn't know that she had a husband and a kid. Also, I broke the shed in your yard. I'm sorry. I promise I'll pay for it. I'm so sorry. Wait. I don't really understand what's going on right now. You were having an affair with my wife. Is that what you're telling me? My wife is Jennifer Weber. Are you sure you have the right person? Yes, I'm positive. And to be honest, it's not really an affair to me. I thought it was just a regular relationship from my view. I just found out today that she had a kid and a husband. Today? Wait, so my wife made you meet my daughter today? No, I actually got a text message from your daughter asking me to save her. Save her? What happened to Regina? Well, apparently a drunk Jennifer made Regina add my contact information to her phone. She suddenly messaged me saying that she was locked in her shed and she wanted to be helped. Hang on just a second. Apparently her smartphone data was stopped too, and she messaged me using what little Wi-Fi signal she had. The shed? Oh, she's literally just sitting outside in the yard with no climate control. She's trapped in there? Yes, she was trapped in there. However, I came by and took her out, so I'm going to take her to my place for the time being. However, the shed was blocked off pretty well. There was some kind of super glue in the keyhole. I just had to force the door open. I'm sorry for destroying your shed door. Sorry. I'm really struggling to keep up here. Regina is safe, right? Yes, she's sitting next to the heater right now. She seemed hungry as well, so I fed her a little. She seems to have calmed down quite a bit. She doesn't look as terrified as when she was locked in the shed. I'll pick her up right away. Please tell me your address. Let me know the details in person once I'm there.
Hey, Benji. Sorry I'm late. Can you come pick me up? Hello? Answer the phone.
Oh, hey, where are you right now?
I'm at the bar we always go to.
Oh, okay, I got you.
The bar closed, and it's super cold outside, so hurry up! It's seriously freezing outside. I'm going to freeze to death. Ugh!
Yeah, it is pretty damn cold, huh? But I won't be able to pick you up. Sorry.
What? I don't get it. What the hell? Hurry up and come pick me up!
I'm busy right now. Can you just take a taxi home?
Busy? Is it another girl?
No, of course not.
The only thing that could be more important than me is another woman. I'm going to stay at your place tonight. I'm not going home, so make sure you get here quickly.
No, it's not a girl. Just go home with a taxi for tonight.
There are no taxis, so I'm asking you. Everywhere I call, they're all full. There are no taxis driving around either. Hey, answer me! I've been waiting this whole time! It's seriously cold. This is way too much for me. I'm begging you, please!
How long have you been outside for?
What? I've been outside for 30 long minutes.
That's practically nothing. Regina was outside for hours, so I don't know why her mother is bitching and moaning over 30 minutes.
What? Regina?
Yeah, Regina Weber. You know of a Regina Weber?
Nope. No idea. Who is that?
Wow, you really don't know who that is? She says that she's your daughter, though.
I don't have a daughter, silly. Who told you about that kind of thing? Wait, you didn't come pick me up because you thought I had a daughter? You're the worst. I can't believe you'd do such a thing because of some terrible rumor.
Rumor? You're saying that my information is wrong?
Yeah, exactly. Hurry up and come get me!
That's so weird. I'm actually out right now, like I said. I'm eating with a guy called Steven. He also says that his daughter is Regina and that you are her mother. You know, the girl you don't know. To be honest with you, I'm staring at Regina right now.
Huh? You're with Steven? And Regina?
Yeah, we're all at your house. Why don't you come too? Then we can all have dinner.
Wait, hang on. What is going on here? Why are you at my house?
Wait. You don't have something to say before we get into the details? I literally just found out that you have a husband and a kid. Remember the first time we met at the bar? You said you were single.
I'm sorry. I was lying.
Yeah. Who exactly is that directed towards?
Of course it's directed towards you, Benjamin. Please forgive me. I'm totally serious about you. We were completely distant and I was planning on getting a divorce anyway.
Dude, you have this adorable little child and you were just going to throw it all away? You're seriously messed up in the head. Putting her in the shed in this cold-ass weather, it's beyond being grossed out or running in the other direction.
It's her fault for being so stupid. She lies to her parents and... she's just the worst. My husband won't help me raise the kid either. I was just so sad. Then I met you and I thought, I have to be with this person for the rest of my life. I just knew that you were the one for me.
I see. I think I get it. Regina told me that her dad spent more time with her than you did, but... Okay, sure. Let me ask you this. Can you swear on one thing?
What is it? I'll swear anything. Just tell me.
Do you swear to love me for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I can. I love you for the rest of my life. I swear, I promise.
I see. Well, I can't love you. There's no way.
What?
That was a question from your husband, by the way.
Huh?
He wanted to make things crystal clear. He saw your reply, and he's sure about his decision now. He says he's going to go to a divorce lawyer first thing tomorrow. He says you better be ready because he's going to take as much money from you as he can.
What? Hold on! You tricked me? Are you serious right now? You really think that after all of this, I'm still going to like you? What are you talking about money anyway? I'm not going to pay any money to anyone. You're the one who had an affair with me. You pay.
Wow, you're scary, aren't you? Of course I'm going to pay. I told him I would pay for whatever price he felt that was enough for him to clear his conscience. I'm not going to pay for a single cent of your end, though. You can work for your own money.
Hang on. Benjamin, please. At least come pick me up from the bar. I'm going to die from the cold.
What? But didn't you say you weren't going to go home today? Besides, I'm pretty sure if someone was going to die from the cold, it was going to be Regina, right? How could you do that to your own daughter, then expect yourself to be saved instead of her? I'm seriously disgusted by you as a human being.
Benjamin, you're so kind.
What?
I think I might have fallen for you even more. Let's talk about this one more time. And maybe we can fix everything and start over.
Yeah, you're not listening to me. Don't ever contact me again. I told Mr. Weber to not interact with you anymore either.
Huh? Hang on, damn it! Benjamin! Steven? I want to talk to you real quick. Can I call you?
Yeah, no. I'm never going to talk to you. Ever. Mr. Steven went straight to the divorce lawyers the next day and finished up the paperwork. He left no room for her to retaliate at all. It was merciless. Jennifer apparently tried to get Regina to take her side, but she said that she was going to live with Dad and wouldn't budge. And then Jennifer finally exploded from frustration. She said something along the lines of, "How could you abandon your own mother?" To which Regina replied, "You almost killed me, so I never want to see you again." She really nailed that home perfectly. For the money, I paid him $1,000 and called it a day. Pretty dang cheap for taking part in ruining someone's life. I'm not sure how that repays any damage I might have caused him, but Steven said that he was just doing it for the paperwork, and that since I had saved his daughter, he didn't really need any money at all, and he just wouldn't accept more money from me. That's why I started sending him really expensive meat, or doing what I can for him. That was all I could do to help him out. By the way, Jennifer was sued for almost $30K. She was crying about how it was unfair, but I would say it's perfectly fine. It's been a few years since then, but Mr. Steven asks me out to go grab some food frequently. I figured that it would be best for me to stay out of their lives, but he just kept asking me to go out, so sometimes we all go out together. Then one day, he suddenly told me, "Regina seems to have really taken a liking to you." I laughed about it, but then realized that Regina is about to graduate middle school soon. She's so young. But then I looked back and noticed that I'm now in my 30s. I've been pretty picky and selective when it comes to finding a new girlfriend after that. But that's totally fine. I don't ever want to date a woman like that in my life again.
Are you asleep? Wake up, Jane!
Good morning! What's going on? Are you okay? Wait, did you forget something at the house, LOL?
You're still at the house, right? You're in the house, right?
Yeah, of course I'm in the house. The wedding doesn't start until 3 p.m. and even the preparation is from 12. I'm eating at home.
You need to lock all the doors of the house right now! Do not come to the wedding venue!
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about, Dad, LOL?
You need to cancel today's wedding. Do not leave the house under any circumstances.
Wait, what? You're not joking about this, are you? Cancel?
I just want you to promise me to not leave the house, understood?
Wait, Dad, hang on. What is going on? Why are you telling me to stay in the house and not leave? You were so excited for this whole thing. I feel like the whole room is spinning from you saying all these things suddenly.
It's coming.
It? Wait, hold on a second. You're not talking about Mom, right?
That's exactly who I'm talking about. Her sister contacted me this morning. She said that Karen had suddenly disappeared this morning. She was worried that maybe she had heard about your marriage when she was talking to her parents about it.
Wait, oh. Dad, please don't be mad, okay? Just hear me out. I told Uncle about the wedding, okay? He's always been a great guy for me, and I kind of just liked him since I was a kid.
Why would I be angry about that? I really don't blame you for that. He helped me out when I was getting a divorce from your mother, too. I totally understand why you would want to report your marriage to him. Neither you or your auntie are at fault here. Besides, no one in their right mind would think that your ex-wife, who divorced 10 years ago, would show up to your own daughter's wedding. Normally.
Yeah? But I mean, just because she disappeared all of a sudden doesn't mean that she's for sure gonna come to the wedding, right? Maybe she just decided to go out for a morning run or something.
We're talking about the same woman, right? The one that never found a job for 10 years and stayed at her parents' house? Why would that woman go anywhere unless she really had a good reason? Besides, apparently a large knife that they had in their kitchen had gone missing too.
Huh? Wait, does that mean...
I understand why you wouldn't want to cancel this wedding. I don't want to do it either. But you have to understand this. Please, do not leave the house today. I'm begging you.
I know, Dad, but...
I'm so sorry. I will make up for this, I promise. I'm pissed off too, and I hate that we have to do this because of her. But I don't know what could happen, and I don't want to take any chances.
I don't know why you're apologizing, Dad. She's the one that's at fault for everything. I don't understand a lot of what's going on, to be honest with you.
Anyway, that's how things are right now. Rick is with you too, right?
Yeah, he's reading your messages with me.
Okay, you two need to stay close together, do you understand? I'm going to go check out the wedding venue real quick to see what's going on. If I see your mother, I'll contact you and let you know.
Okay, but you take care of yourself too. Okay, Dad? Don't push yourself too far. I need you to promise me, Dad. If something happened to you, I don't know what I would do.
Of course, kiddo. Don't worry about me. I promise I won't do anything crazy.
Jane, where are you right now, sweetie? You have your wedding in a few hours, right? Jane, I know you're seeing these messages. If you don't reply, I'm going to your house. I know you know who's messaging you, right? How do you have my contact information? Ignore the little things. Let's talk about your wedding. Why didn't you tell me sooner? You're so mean. I'm shocked. I'm your mother, you know. I don't consider you to be my parent. Oh, come on, Jane. Don't be like that to me. Mom wants to see you in your wedding dress, you know. I want to be there for you when they do your makeup for you. So please make sure to reserve a seat for me, too. Why do you think that I would ever reserve a seat for you? You don't remember what you did to me 10 years ago, do you? Of course I remember, dear. The man that I was interested in actually ended up liking you. Then something dangerous happened. That's not what happened at all. You offered me out like a piece of meat to the person you were having an affair with. I think he said if he could have his way with me, then he would marry you, right? You're seriously the worst human imaginable on this planet. It's disgusting. I still have dreams sometimes about what would have happened if Dad hadn't come and saved me. I don't understand how you could possibly do that to your own child. That's all a misunderstanding, dear. You and Dad were completely fooled by that man. He was just saying whatever he could to cover his tracks so that he wouldn't be arrested. Come on, you have to believe me, dear. I don't believe you, and I don't want to believe you. You remember what you said to me when I asked you to save me? It's your fault for being so developed when you're so young. You yelled at me for that. I don't care if it's been 10 years. I would never forget such a thing. I seriously hate you from the bottom of my guts. Oh, okay. You really haven't changed at all, you little brat. You wouldn't have changed. You stole your father and my boyfriend from me. I'm sure you just seduced your fiancé now to trick him into marrying you, right? You really can only think about stuff like that after all these years, huh? I'm actually really glad that I cut ties with you. Look at you, all grown up and big. You talk too much. It was all your fault that everything happened. If you had just listened to what I asked you, I would be living a great life right now. He was so incredibly rich. Don't you understand? You really liked a man like that? You betrayed Dad, even though you two were married for so long. You used your own daughter as a toy for someone else to use for your own gain. Nothing has changed at all. You're the exact woman as you were all those years ago. You really haven't repented for any of the bad things that you've done, have you? You're the one that needs to repent for everything you've done. You just want to be happy, all while taking all the happiness and joy out of your mother's life. This is not to be forgiven. Do you understand? It's not okay. No, you are not allowed to be happy. You are never going to be happy. I'm going to make it my life purpose to get in the way of your happiness. I'll be sure to do your makeup just the way you want, LMAO.
Do you understand what you're doing? You need to stop getting in the way of Jane's life. I'm begging you. Please stop having anything to do with us.
Oh, looky here, LOL. It's my ex-husband that dumped me. Did Jane come crying for help?
What are you planning to do after you see Jane?
Well, that's an easy thing to figure out. I'm going to take my revenge.
The people that deserve to take their revenge are Jane and I.
I don't know what you're talking about, LOL. I was dumped by my boyfriend because of all of you. If Jane would just do as she was told, none of this would have happened at all. I need to make sure to judge the person who took away all my happiness.
You're still saying the same crap, huh? It all started with you having an affair to begin with.
Oh? Well, if you want to go there, I'll say my piece too. Who was the one that could never satisfy me? It was you. Oh, then I guess it all boils back down to your failure, right? It's your fault for not letting me live a stimulating and fulfilling life. Oh, sorry. You and her.
Okay, sure. You can demonize me all you want.
What do you mean? You act like it's some kind of choice. You are the bad guy. You really need to stop patronizing me.
Please, stop messing with Jane. I don't want her to suffer anymore.
Nope. I can't let her be happy. Nope, 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 nope. She doesn't deserve to be happy. Ever.
Making her unhappy is what you do to be happy?
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. I am persistent when it comes to my own happiness. I think you know that, though. Anyway, why hasn't anyone shown up yet? I'm at the relative waiting room, and no one is here. It's really quiet. This is supposed to be a wedding, right? Why aren't you here yet anyway?
Of course no one would go. There's a woman potentially wielding a weapon at the venue.
A weapon? I don't know what you're talking about. Even if I were holding such a thing, why am I in the relatives' waiting room? It's so strange. The staff here were so kind when they showed me the room. Anyway, you need to hurry up and get here. Oh, wait, hold on. LOL. You must be waiting for me to leave from the wedding venue, right? LOL. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not going home.
Yeah, be sure to get comfortable there. Actually, you won't have a choice in a little bit. You won't be able to go home at all.
Huh?
The police should be getting there shortly, so just stay put for us, okay?
What? Police?
Yeah, I called the police and reported you. We were able to verify that you had a weapon on the security cameras.
Hey! These doors won't open!
Well, yeah, of course. We have locked you in the room so you can't leave from the outside. We can't let a criminal just roam free, can we? You won't be able to leave from that room, and you can't go home anymore.
Criminal? I haven't done anything wrong. How am I a criminal?
That thing you have snuck into your bag. Just being in possession of it is illegal. You even threatened Jane, you remember? I saw everything between you two.
You should know that I was just joking around. The police won't take you serious either. It's fine. I forgive you. Just let me out.
That's not for you to decide.
I don't mind. It's not like I actually harmed anyone anyway. If I had harmed anyone after you called the police, I would have gone away for a long time, LMAO. Even if I'm arrested here, I'm sure I'll be let go immediately. LMAO?
You really haven't figured out the situation you're in, have you?
Huh?
You're going to be charged with attempted murder, you idiot. It's that going away for a long time thing you were just asking for, do you understand? Congratulations.
What? Wait, hang on a second. I haven't done anything at all yet. And I'm not even serious about anything I was talking about. Don't you understand? I was just going to scare some people into canceling the wedding. That's all.
You brought a large knife from home and came to the wedding. Not only that, you're threatening her. You came to the wedding with clear intent to harm. And if you just wanted to scare people, you didn't need that thing, did you?
This is just a small prop for me to cancel the wedding. Obviously.
A prop? Then why didn't you use an actual prop?
If I used a fake knife, no one would actually take me serious, and it wouldn't work. Don't you understand? I wasn't going to use it on anyone, I promise. I don't want to get arrested, so you didn't actually call the police, did you? Hey, answer me, damn it!
Man, things are starting to get loud over there. Just one last thing, though. You're never going to be able to find happiness. Oh, wait. But this is going to give you that stimulation that you're wanting oh so badly. Make sure to enjoy your stimulation while you're in prison, bitch.
When we heard that from my mom, Karen might be coming, my husband and I both contacted the attendees to let them know that the wedding was canceled. My dad went to the wedding venue to explain the situation. He spoke to the manager about the potential unwanted visitor arriving to the venue. Then, apparently, Karen showed up in the middle of the discussion because she didn't know that the wedding had been canceled. The wedding staff escorted her to the waiting room where There were security cameras on purpose. Then, as soon as they were able to confirm that Karen had pulled out a knife from her bag, they contacted the police. Afterwards, my father and I both explained what was going on and our backgrounds to the police. It was all pretty busy for a while. The judge had found her guilty on one count of attempted murder and she was sentenced to 5 years in prison. I still can't forgive her for ruining my wedding, but I'm glad that she was arrested. By the way, as a result of this incident, Karen was cut off completely from her sister and her parents. Even after she gets out of prison, there will be no one around to take care of her. She is finally going to be completely removed from my life. And the other day, we were able to finally have the wedding that was canceled because of her. And from now on, I'm going to live my life with my dearly beloved husband and my father, along with our new family. We're all going to live life happily together.
Trevor, I've had some news about my legs. I might not be able to walk for the rest of my life. The doctor told me today.
Wow. Does that mean you'll be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life?
That's right. Apparently, there's a very strong chance. And that's how most cases like this end up. Of course, I'll still give the rehab everything I've got. But there's one more thing. I might not be able to have children anymore, Trevor.
I see. Do you know when you'll be getting discharged?
They say it could be at least 2 months, and that's the early estimate. Ugh, Trevor, this doesn't feel real. I can't believe I got hit by someone playing games on their phone while driving. Not just that, but the driver died in the crash. So I can't even take all this frustration and sadness I'm feeling out on anyone. I know it's not his family's fault, and they're probably suffering too. But when I look at my legs, I just want to scream.
I understand, but I'm just relieved you're still alive, Clarissa.
Thank you.
That reminds me, I've been doing some thinking. If we do some renovations on that place, we can install ramps and things to make it suitable for wheelchair use.
Come on, Trev. I already told you we can't live in that house. My dad wrote clearly in his will that I was only to manage it, and I'm not to move in under any circumstances. We can always look for another place, but can we at least wait until I get discharged from the hospital before we discuss this?
What? Why would we look for another place when you got given a free house? Not only that, but it's big and luxurious, and right near the station to boot. I always wanted to live in a house like that, even if just once. Can we just live there for a little while? Please?
No way. Even if it's only temporary, we can't. Trevor, please, just give up on the house. Will you? For me? I have enough on my plate right now with coming to terms with being in a wheelchair for the rest of my life and rehab. Let's think about our living situation when I get out of the hospital, okay? Trevor, what have you done? Beth from next door sent me an email saying you moved into the house. What's going on?
Huh? Did you already find out? Whoopsie.
What the hell are you playing at? You didn't seriously move in behind my back, did you?
Well, how do I put this? Yes, I did. Come on, babe. It's so wasteful. It makes no sense having a nice big house like this that we don't have to pay rent on, just wasting away getting old without anyone in it. A lot of people would kill to be in this situation.
How many times have I told you? We can't live in that house. No one can live in that house. I even hid the key. Did you go out of your way to find it?
Yeah, what was that all about? You really made me work. I can't believe you hid it in the back of the drawer like that. I was really shocked when you went to such lengths to stop me getting a hold of it.
I hid it to stop exactly this from happening. Oh, I'm begging you, Trevor, please. Get out of that house immediately. I'm serious.
Why do you have to be like that? It has a big garden with a fountain, and the living room is enormous. I could really see us building a life here. It would be plain criminal that a house this grand go to waste.
I'm seriously begging you here, Trevor. We can't live there.
What do I have to do to make you listen? If you've already moved your stuff in there, then I get it. It'll take time to get it all back out. But can't you at least stay at your mom's for a little while until it's all been dealt with?
No can do. My mom's living here too.
What? What the hell?
My mom's gonna be living here too. She really likes it. Plus, I feel bad for her having her live all alone in that old apartment of hers. She gets lonely, you know. It would hardly be fair for me to live in a big, luxurious house like this while my poor mom slums it out in a cheap apartment.
You've left me no choice here, Trevor. I'm calling the police. I'll tell them you broke in.
Whoa now! Slow down, woman! Jeez! Why would you do something so insane? What the hell's gotten into you? God, you're the stingiest person I've ever met. Why the hell are you like this? Actually, I got a pretty good idea. I bet you were plotting to sell the house and keep all the money to yourself, weren't you?
What are you talking about?
I bet you're surprised I've got you all figured out, huh? I'm a very smart guy, Clarissa, and I can spot a scheming tightwad from a mile away. Your dad's inheritance money, the compensation from the accident, and finally, the money you were planning on pocketing from selling this house. You were gonna hog it all to yourself, weren't you? From your own husband, no less. You need to get your head examined, woman.
Hog it all to myself? What are you talking about? Yeah, I did get some inheritance money, but I already put it away in a savings account to help us get by when we retire. But compensation from the accident? I didn't freaking want any compensation, Trevor. All I want is to walk again. I'm in a wheelchair, and all you're harping on about is money, for goodness sake. And I'm the one who needs to get my head examined? You're sick. I had no intention of selling the house in the first place, but you seem to have this idea of me as a kind of scheming money grubber.
I talked to my mom, too. She thinks me and you should get a divorce. And you know what? I agree.
Huh?
We had to address the elephant in the room. You can't have kids, can you? Your womb's more barren than the Sahara Desert, babe. Now, here's the crux of the issue. I like kids. I want some of my own someday. If you can't give me what I want, I think I have pretty solid grounds to divorce you on.
Oh my god. You're horrible.
Listen, Clarissa, I know you're going through a lot right now, and I feel awful dropping a bomb on you like this. But you're not the only one done hard by this. I've been putting up with an awful lot of crap from you myself. You never helped me or my family out, despite the fact that your dad made a lot of money in real estate. All while you knew we were struggling financially. Don't you think that's horrible? You're hardly a saint, are you? Then there's your unhealthy obsession with saving money. Constantly whining at me when I want to blow some steam by heading down to the casino or going on holiday every now and then.
Why would my dad have any obligation to help you? Our finances are our finances, and his were his. Surely we should get by somehow on our own without expecting handouts.
Look, there it is. That right there, that's exactly what I mean. Our standard of living should be a hell of a lot higher than it is right now.
What the hell? I don't even recognize you anymore, Trevor. Where did this hateful man come from? I can't believe you're saying all this to me when my dad's barely been gone a few months.
I guess that's just the kind of guy I am. It's not my fault you had your head in the sand. Anyway, I'm taking the house when we split your asset. Shouldn't be a problem if you can't live there yourself anyway, right?
Huh?
If you can't live there, the only thing for it is for me and my mom to have it all to ourselves. Aren't you forgetting a little something? I'm waiting. Any moment now. Congratulations on the new house, honey. Right? I'm sure you're gonna say it any moment now. Oh yeah, and my mom absolutely loves the place. She said she could see herself living here for the rest of her life. She's staying in what would have been your room if you weren't such a tightwad. Realistically though, a detached house would be no good for you. What with not being able to walk and being in a wheelchair and all.
I see. There's one last thing I feel I have a duty to tell you. I haven't lived in that house once.
Huh? You never lived here. Why not? You're lying, right? Why would you lie about something so trivial? It's kinda sad. It looks like it's been cleaned recently. Everything is so shiny. Besides, there's furniture too.
All I do is clean it once every few months. Want to know why? Because a spirit medium advised me to. It's haunted. Someone was murdered in that house.
Murdered? So someone was here?
That's right.
Cut it out! You really think I'm gonna fall for something like that? You're so transparent! Everything's so clean and well maintained, it looks brand new! There aren't any stains or anything. It doesn't have that kind of atmosphere at all.
Because my dad had it renovated and all of the traces of that day removed. Feel free to investigate it on the internet if you don't believe me.
Okay, you're right. I did find some stuff, but so what? Just because someone got murdered here doesn't mean no one can live here ever again. Right? That's crazy talk, right? Babe, that is crazy talk, isn't it?
Normally, it would be. But that house is different. I didn't believe it myself either the first time my dad told me this. But apparently, everyone who lives in that house ends up losing their minds. The old owner could feel something happening inside him, and he was so terrified that he spoke to my dad, who was a close friend of his. My dad had ties to several spirit mediums due to his old job, and ultimately agreed to take the place off his friend's hands, thinking he could manage it from a safe distance. But all of his efforts to deal with the problem while he was alive failed.
What? So what the hell am I supposed to do?
Oh, I take it you believe me now then?
No! I never said I believe you. It's still crazy talk. A haunted house? Give me a break. You think real life is some kind of movie?
Now that you mention it, Trevor, I do seem to have a faint recollection of you being absolutely terrified of horror movies and dark, grisly things in general. That's why I went out of my way not to tell you.
I'm not afraid. Like I'd be afraid of things like that. It all depends on how you look at things. A matter of perspective. I found some articles about it on the net, and the murder was 20 years ago. Ancient history doesn't faze me. I'm not scared at all. I think you really should get your head examined if you actually believe in haunted houses. To think you actually paid good money to keep an empty house clean on the advice of a spirit medium in this day and age. Are you all right in the head? There are meds you could take for this, you know.
Now that I'm over the shock of you being brazen enough to move in with your mom behind my back, I'm actually kind of relieved. I don't care what happens to you if it means I can finally get rid of the place. You can have it, Trevor. The house is yours. If we get a divorce on top of that, you'll have everything you wanted.
That's right. Even if I do have any problems, I can always just sell it. I'm pleased we were able to settle this like responsible adults. Here's to us and our fresh starts in life. Clarissa? I'm begging you, pick up the phone. Something as strange is happening to my mom. Please! Clarissa, I'm begging you.
I told you not to bother contacting me again. I heard you moved your new girlfriend into the house the moment we broke up, too. Why the heck would I want to talk to you? Chances are you were probably cheating on me since before the breakup. You really are despicable.
It wasn't like that. I just happened to meet her on the day we divorced, I swear.
Anyways, I don't want to talk to you. Would you stop buying new phones to bother me with? I'll talk to the police if you don't cut it out. I mean it. This is harassment.
Don't, please! What am I meant to do? You blocked me the moment I messaged you. I had no choice.
Why do you think that is?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everything. Please, Clarissa. I'll even pay you compensation. I'll do anything. Please, just help me. I don't know who else to turn to. It's just like you said. You were right about everything.
I'm sure you're capable of dealing with it yourself. It's all a matter of perspective after all, right?
That's what I thought. But I was wrong. There really is something strange going on in that house.
That's what I've been telling you the whole time. Oh, you're impossible. You're the one who moved in behind my back, though. You were dead set on it. You were in love with the place.
I already moved out. My mom and girlfriend can't handle all the creepy stuff that keeps happening either. They're moving out soon, too.
Wait, what? You left them both there?
Just for a few days.
You really are the lowest of the low. Just when I thought you couldn't get any worse. They must be so stressed. That said, the last time I met your mom, she did call me a sterile good-for-nothing with no future, so I can't say I care too much about what happens to her.
I'm begging you! I'll do anything! What should I do? Please tell me! Anything will do! All I want is some advice. I've been through at least 7 spirit mediums I found online by this point, and despite them all being super expensive, it hasn't stopped!
That's because most of the ones you'll find on the internet are scammers.
Well, introduce me to the ones you know then! The worst thing is that no real estate companies are interested in buying. I've literally contacted every agent in the state, and they all start making excuses as soon as I tell them the address. I don't know what to do. I feel so lost.
It was a pretty famous incident. That's why my dad was managing it from a distance, by way of showing respect to the victim. No self-respecting professional would go anywhere near that place, so it's no surprise you're struggling to find a buyer. You're the one who is so desperate to live there. Clean up your own mess.
Please, Clarissa. I feel like I'm gonna lose my own mind if this carries on. I can't take much more. You know what I'm talking about, right? You heard about what happened to everyone who lived here, didn't you? Why won't you help me? I'm literally begging you here. Have you no heart? I bet you're involved in this somehow.
Sure, we can go with that if you like. I guess that's just the kind of girl I am.
Please, help me. I haven't eaten in days. Clarissa, pick up the damn phone.
You're right. Maybe I am being a little cold. Okay, you win. I'll give you one final message. Congratulations on your new home, honey. You really can have everything to yourself now. They might not all have been things you wanted, though. After that, Trevor's mom's behavior became more disturbing by the day. I heard she eventually got taken away in a white van and now lives in a mental institution. I wanted to tell myself I didn't care because they weren't my problem anymore. But I was worried in spite of myself and decided to speak to Trevor about the house one last time. When I say worried, I was more worried someone might end up trying to buy the place without realizing what they were getting themselves into. The truth is, I was skeptical myself at first because it only started out as a scary story that my dad told me. But I was genuinely shaken up when I heard that Trevor's mom got taken to a mental hospital because she was acting so strange. After our discussion, we agreed to keep Trevor's name on the deed, and he agreed to continue to clean the house out of respect for the dead. For the time being, he's going to continue covering all the expenses on the place until he can find someone who will either take it off his hands or deal with it in a permanent fashion. His girlfriend dumped him not long after our last messages, which probably had something to do with the way he abandoned her scared out of her wits in a creepy old house. He also started taking more and more time off of work, and it started to look like he might get fired. But even still, he just yelled at his boss, "No, it's the house's fault." To be honest, I think Trevor only has himself to blame. I had no idea my dad's final wish would turn into this. Being free from my scumbag of an ex-husband now, I think this could end up being a great thing for me. On that note, my doctor asked me out on a date a few days ago. We're going out for pizza next Friday. Could this be what they mean when they say, when one door closes, another one opens? One thing's for sure, I intend on keeping that door firmly locked forever. Oh yeah, there was one more shocking development. As soon as I transferred the name on the deed to the house to Trevor, my legs gradually started working again. I can walk again now, despite being told I'll probably be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. I'd like to think it was just a coincidence, but I really don't know. Ivy! You saw the message about our mom's meeting, right? I heard you said you wouldn't be attending. Is that true?
Hey, Carla. I heard about the mom's meeting, but I have plans that day, so I won't be able to make it. Sorry. No, that just isn't good enough. This would be your first time attending since moving to this town, wouldn't it? When we have a newbie join us, their first meeting is always held at their home. It was written in the message, but you seem to be merrily disrespecting our long-established tradition. Sorry, it's not that I'm disrespecting or anything. It's just that I already had plans for that day before you sent the message. How disappointing. Listen, I didn't want to bring this up, but you just moved to this town, didn't you? It's important to put time and effort into building strong relationships with the other moms. For your kids' sake, too. If we all get along as moms, it's easier for our children to get along as a result. And when you're in a pinch, your mom friends will be there for you to rely on. Right. Sorry, but I don't really know anything about that. Oh, yeah, obviously I can see that. You are a city slicker after all. You probably don't understand the importance of the strong bonds of friendship we create here in the countryside. I didn't mean like that. Anyway, our next meeting will be held at your house, Ivy. Now be a good girl and change those plans of yours. I'm only saying this for your benefit. You do want to get along with us all, don't you? Fine. I'll make some preparations and wait for you guys to come over on the day. Oh, that's great news. I had a feeling you'd see the sense. You seem like a smart lady. See you at the meeting. Hi, Carla. I need to talk to you. It's about the moms' meetings. Work has gotten super hectic lately with no sign of easing up on the horizon. So I'm gonna have to pull out for the time being. Are you telling me you're dropping out of our group? It's less that I'm dropping out and more that I never really joined in the first place. I have work to think about, and it's really difficult hosting these meetings at my house every week while trying to keep on top of everything else going on in my life. What are you talking about? You work from home, don't you? You're at home all day, every day. You're so busy that you can't even relax and gossip with your mom friends over coffee once a week? Oh dear, it's not that you're having to put in extra hours because your husband doesn't make enough money, is it? Oh, how tragic. The reason I'm putting in extra hours at work is for myself. And I want to prioritize spending time with my family on my days off. I have plans, so I really am sorry, but I can't. How ungrateful. To think I was kind enough to speak to you when you were the new girl in town without a single friend to your name. Ah, what a shame. If you as a mom must be so stubborn as to refuse all the offers of friendship from the other moms, surely it won't be long before your kids end up alone and friendless too. Thanks for worrying about me. But my kids made some new friends just yesterday. Really? Actually, I did hear that they were spotted playing with the children of a certain single mother. You really would be better off if they kept their distance from those sorts. You should teach them the importance of making friends with children from respectable backgrounds before they go off the rails associating with the rougher types. Huh? Rougher types? Mm-hmm. Children raised by single parents always end up becoming delinquents. They're also more likely to become criminals, take drugs, get divorced. Oh, the list is endless. You really should be keeping a more watchful eye on your kids, Ivy. You might not think it's a problem now because they're only in elementary school, but just you wait until they get to junior high. It's better to make sure they only associate with respectable children now while you still can. But their new friends seem like lovely kids. They're sweet, charming, they have great manners, and they play together nicely. I think you might be making some kind of misunderstanding. You might say that, but surely you're struggling deep down with the idea of your children associating with those fearless brats. I mean, any normal person would be.
They probably end up inviting themselves for supper at your house because they have nowhere else to go. Am I right? Kids like that are always so cheeky and disrespectful. That literally never happens. But I do invite them over myself sometimes. They're polite and well-behaved. A real pleasure to have around. Yeah, maybe it's too late. It seems like you've already been brainwashed by the single mother apologists. Brainwashed? I haven't been anything of the sort. I don't even talk to the other moms that much. Why are you saying you won't come to our moms meetings then? You should be grateful for the privilege of having the opportunity to be part of my mom group. Only a select chosen few are allowed to enter. Is this really how you repay someone who saved you from social isolation and loneliness? Why would you just ditch us all of a sudden? Are you plotting to overthrow me? Plotting to overthrow you? What? Are you paranoid? Listen, let me make something crystal clear to you. Huh? How dare you talk to me so patronizingly? Are you trying to start a fight? I wasn't interested in taking part in your mom's meetings from the very beginning. You decided I was taking part without asking me. You decided they'd be held at my house without asking me. But the worst thing, the straw that broke the camel's back, that was what you did when you were over here. I simply will not tolerate it. What? Did I do something wrong? There are so many ways I could answer that question, but for the sake of not dragging this out, let's discuss your worst offense. You stole things from my house every time a meeting was held, didn't you? What? Are you accusing me of theft? Yes, I am. You stole the dress I got from my mom as an heirloom, my husband's watch, and my engagement ring. I was so astonished I could barely bring myself to believe it at first. But you've been stealing from me. And what's more, everything you took was really expensive. Oh, how awful of you to make such hurtful, baseless accusations. You're the worst. To think you'd suspect a friend who went out of her way to try and make you feel welcome and being a common thief. Don't try and blame your poor household management on me. You probably misplaced them while you were sorting out the boxes after moving in. Wrong. They were there before the mom's meeting and gone immediately after. How can you be so sure? Do you have any proof? I wouldn't be saying it if I didn't. I could be sued for defamation if I went around accusing people of theft without evidence. Well then, what is it? The proof. Won't you at least tell me what the basis for these false accusations is? Listen, Carla, if you apologize and promise never to do it again, I'm willing to not get the police involved and settle this by talking things through for the sake of the kids. As a fellow mother, I'd hate to put your kids through the stress of their mom being arrested. Is that a threat? It's not a threat. It's a reasonable offer. You still don't get it, do you? Your life of peace and quiet will be over if you dare to defy me. My dad's the police chief. Scared yet? You mean my dad? Huh? What does that mean? My dad's a police chief around here, and he's been in the force for decades. What a coincidence. I do have a vague feeling I might have heard something about there being more than one police chief in this town. Oh, that's right. I think Chief Davis was his name. Wait a sec. Is this your hometown? That's right. I went to a boarding school in the next state instead of the local junior high, so I was only here until I finished elementary school. I came back again this time because my husband happened to get a transfer to the local company branch. In that case, why didn't you say something sooner? You shouldn't go keeping secrets from your friends like that. Sorry, but I thought it'd be more of a hassle than it was worth to correct you. To tell the truth, I've been away from this town longer than I've lived in it. So while it's technically my hometown, I didn't really feel the need to mention it. You want to know what I'm more interested in discussing? You stealing my dead mom's dress. Why the hell would you do something like that when your dad's the police chief? I'm not sure what scared yet on the end of your message meant either. Were you the one, in fact, threatening me? Shouldn't the police chief's daughter, who just got caught stealing, be the one who's scared? I'm still waiting for you to prove it. Go ahead, I'm waiting. You're free to investigate me if you like. If you're so adamant that I stole your stuff, why not come over and search my place? I'm fully aware that my stuff's no longer in your house. You sold it all at the pawn shop down the street yesterday, didn't you? Here's the thing. The owner of that pawn shop is one of my mom's close childhood friends, which is why he contacted me as soon as he realized someone had sold him my mom's favorite dress from when she was young, and an engagement ring with my name on it. No way, you're lying. If I'm lying, won't you mind going to the police station and letting them take your fingerprints, will you? The only people who would have had the opportunity to steal my things were the moms who came over for the weekly meetings. My mom's friend gave me all of my stuff back, so I would have been happy to drop the matter if you'd been understanding enough to accept me dropping out of the meetings. But no. You had to give me a hard time. You make fun of single mothers. You make veiled threats when I make it clear I no longer want anything to do with you. Here's the thing, Carla. I've been raised by a single parent since I was 14, which is why the things you said hurt me. There's no way I can let you get away with everything you said. I'll be filing a police report. No, wait, let's not be hasty. I apologize for stealing those things from you. I'm really sorry. Besides, I only said those things because I had your best interest at heart. I didn't mean to upset you. You're a fine, respectable woman, Ivy. Single parent or not, your dad's the police chief. You needn't try and worm your way out of this now. It's a little too late. I'm pretty sure I already understand full well your opinions on single parents. Want to know what's funny, though? You grew up to be a common thief, despite being raised by two parents. It doesn't get much more ironic than that. No, I just gave in to momentary temptation, that was all. I was weak. You see, the thing is, and I'm confiding in you here, Ivy, but my husband's salary took a hit lately, and we've really been struggling. I'm super stressed. I'm so sorry. Interesting. Does that mean it's okay to steal if you're stressed and give in to a momentary temptation? Well, come on. You wouldn't get the police involved over an isolated incident like this, right? I only did it once. If you let us sort this out by talking things through, I promise I'll never bother you again. I will leave you be forever. An isolated incident? If only that were true. When I asked the other moms, they told me several people said you'd stolen things from them when the moms' meetings were being held at their houses. Oh, liars? All of them! Who said that? I want names, now! I won't be answering that question. Seems like everyone's scared of you, Carla. Apparently, the only reason they go to your mom's meetings is because they're worried about what you might do if they don't. This information was confided to me in secrecy, and I intend to honor that. No, that's not true. The other moms love me. I'm a highly respected member of this community. Oh, those incompetent fools can't do anything on their own after all. I have to be the one who organizes everything. You're free to believe whatever you like. I'll be making an official complaint with the police. All the other moms said they'd back me up if I filed a police report. It really is like you said, Carla. I was in a pinch, and my mom friends were there for me to rely on. After that, I filed a police report, and Carla, the common thief, was taken away in handcuffs. The other moms finally plucked up the courage to talk to the police too. But Carla was super shocked when she realized all of the moms she thought were her loyal friends and followers had secretly disliked her with a burning passion for a very long time. Can you believe the nerve it takes to get upset with your friends when you're the one who stole from them? That woman is completely shameless. By the way, I found out that Carla's dad is indeed a policeman, but it turns out that he's one of my dad's subordinates. What with his daughter being arrested and all, his chances at promotion in the near future are approaching slim to zero. Carla had stolen so much from so many people that the combined damages are said to be somewhere in the region of $20,000. Hesitating at the thought of depriving her children of their mother, me and the other moms decided to settle out of court. That said, there's no way she's getting out of paying an enormous amount of compensation. So much so that she could conceivably be paying it off for the rest of her life. There are definitely times when it's helpful to have a support network of other moms while your children are young. However, mom friends or otherwise, there's no benefit to be had from joining a social circle for the sake of it, or flaunting your role in one as if it makes you important. Friendship is built on harmonious coexistence and mutual respect. For Carla, who still seems to have the mental age of a teenager, her current situation must be really difficult. After all, she's the one who's now lost and isolated, without a single friend in the world.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.